Yes, I know I'm fucking late. Get off my dick. I was too busy debating whether or not my stomach would commit suicide due to Taco fucking Bell. Okay, I lied. It was only fucking IHOP, but still, same properties. Food makes stomach go burr. And by burr, I mean turn. All right, now I'm getting into TMI state. Where's the button to where's the button where is the button?
Chemical copy of the man that is its own creature and the man's apprentice, while the actual man basically says fuck you to whatever's trying to kill Greg and just sends Greg to tear. Hello, Pyro.
Speaking of our DM.
Hi, we're live and we're good to go.
Yes.
We totally weren't insulting you while you were muted.
I actually deserve it, so hee.
Well, you know what? Not me. Yeah, I'm going to be.
You know, I'm not really sure how to respond to the DM saying I deserve it.
I ain't wrong. Alright.
Well, you just tend to agree sometimes with a person.
Okay. That's a mood. So, anyway,
Justin's already done with our shit.
No, I don't know if you guys heard any of that, which if you did, I apologize.
We heard bits and pieces, but the stream heard nothing.
Okay, good. So I apologize.
Damn it, so the stream didn't hear me trying to explain what the Grand Tour is to, fucking Sean.
Alrighty. We ready to get the show on the road? We're totally not already like a half hour late because my stomach decided to just kill itself.
Oh, we are half an hour late. I didn't realize that.
So, previously on Dragon Ball Z, our mighty Saiyans had reached our grand adventurers has fought their way through what appears to be an absolute mindfuckery of illusions and glances and bits and pieces of wild magic occurrences. Where our first wild magic occurrence is
very big.
Dagon casting a 5th level magic missile. And after our fight has concluded, for what appears to be the second time going through the same room, you are all back to max health and max AC.
Cool, you're completely in charge of my sheet for a minute because I can't get to shit.
No, you're fine.
Alright. I really wish that pizza place would load. I want to see.
Well, I have like a Google spreadsheet that I keep track of everyone's initiative, their health, their shifted AC if needed, their soul essence, and regular AC.
So just out of curiosity, what armor class would Greg be proficient with? Because I know I'm not playing that.
All right, so you're playing as a paladin fighter.
I'm playing as a fighter, paladin, orc battle master.
Right. So with
and I'm wearing like the weird one underplate now.
So you are proficient in all armor and shields. So in this case, you're wearing like samurai armor.
Yeah.
That's just with paladins. So the armor class of samurai armor is 17. and
I
has
think
a
so,
strength
but-
requirement of 19. So 17 plus your proficiency bonus would be, fuck me, 20.
So did we just make Greg nearly indestructible by just talking about his proficiency bonus in armor?
It's a good thing you brought it up because it's also a realization of myself. So, honestly, if it was a normal PvP scenario, yeah, that's going to be a hard ass thing to hit without any modifiers. But you forget modifiers exist.
Yeah, I'm aware modifiers exist.
So you're just really fucking hard to hit.
Greg is Tonk.
Very tonky. All right. So with that being
Greg
said, everyone is at max AC, and everyone is back max AC. Wow, max HP and max soul essence. With that being said, I'm gonna crank the music up a little bit, and you all may take it away.
So, what we know so far is whatever is controlling this is making us think that we're in the same area. And by the way, you're welcome, Greg, because Coco saved your ass last session.
I literally do not remember what happened last session. I was so tired.
But
There should be a way to dispel this.
there should, but how? Because last time I figured what would happen if we go back the way we came from, and DM had us stop for a quick second to think of something.
Stetson. Wisdom saving throw.
I have an interesting idea, comrades.
20.
Give me.
Okay. So, at the corner of your eye, to where the group of enemies normally start, the illusion that you had seen the previous time you had defeated the enemies occurs again, but when you jerk your head to the side quickly this time, because it's now the second time you've noticed it, you catch a minor glimpse of it before it just poofs like it was never there. You jerk your head in that direction, you see it, this very millisecond you blink, it's gone.
And Cynthia is just gonna walk into the fort just to look at the area where he's last seen it. There's nothing there.
At which point, Dagon is going to act like someone walked over his own grave.
Yeah, he's just gonna get cold shivers and very visibly just shudder.
Cause I know last time when I was supposedly tending to Coco, I seen that so-called figure, but yet it wasn't there. I would venture off by myself, but yet knowing this, I don't trust myself.
Greg and Mania are still by each other, right?
Yes, they are side by side with Coco.
Nia.
To be
I
honest,
have an idea. Oh shit.
What is
What is your idea?
Dustin, go first.
I'm just doing
I
the
don't
little.
believe in your idea.
I'm just doing the little thing, just like as you talk. I have ID.
I know the way.
I know the way. Where do we?
I know the way.
I fucking entertain myself.
Iro, have you seen Spaceballs?
Oh no! What are you going with this?
I'm picturing you at a table with our miniatures doing whatever Spaceballs did.
It's pizza.
Yes, I have seen Spaceballs. Pizza the Hut. Oh my god. So
Bruh.
yes.
Hi, BB.
Nia, do you
Yes.
think if we got the... Well, since it's X on the brain, do you think if we inhibited brain, Greg reaches into his backpack and pulls out his big-ass bottle of orc whiskey? Do you think if we had some fun, that these would cease to
You know, I
inhibit us?
realized that Greg still has my potion for rage moments.
Yeah, he should.
That's kind of good at this moment, and I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
And someone stole your other potion.
And Greg has his sword. So when he comes looking for that, he's gonna have to find Greg.
Oh, believe me, there's gonna be. I already told the DM when and how Golark's gonna return.
Is Cynthia's going to die?
No.
That
Ah,
was
damn it,
pretty
that'd be kinda-
sounding no. Are you sure?
No.
I was gonna say it'd be kind of cool if Cynthia sacrificed himself, and then Golark came back, and they
Plot
just
twist.
so happened to know
Huh?
each other.
Plot twist, how Cynthia's dies. He got eaten by a blue dragon somehow. Don't know where that came from.
Okay, but
Plot twist: the two were friends, and now Golark's back for revenge.
That's for stealing my shoes.
What did I miss? What did I miss when I passed out? The
I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Greg, because
You missed 2 turns of combat, basically. So literally, you passed out. I just had you do another like ball bearing, since that appeared to be your whole thing, which then turned into. So after your turn, became Devour Cynthius, who ordered Coco to go kill this one Devourer that was right here, that was mind controlling Greg, and just straight fucking one-shot it.
oh.
And ended
I mean,
combat
yeah.
right there.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you half credit on that, because in his backstory, in Cynthia's backstory, which I haven't done it. Cynthia's knows Golark's dad, so basically, Cynthia's known Golark when he was little.
I am your cousin, sister's, roommate's dog's nephew. What does that
Dog's
make us?
nephew.
Absolutely nothing, which is what you are about to become.
But
You missed
But
some
that-
steps in there.
but
I
back
know,
to the
Your
game.
dad? Oh no, we've got to do this right now. Your dad's sisters, cousins, hairdressers, roommates, dogs, nephew.
Nephew, okay. I knew it was the dog's nephew at that part. And then,
There's a hairdresser in there somewhere. I'm not sure it's in the
Okay,
right
okay.
place, but I know it starts with your dad's sister and ends with and I believe it ends with dog's nephew.
nephew. Yeah, it definitely ends the dog's nephew.
But
So-
back to the.
You know what? This session is we're just going to commentate on Spaceballs. Put it up.
So what's
We
But-
become a reaction channel.
But back to the game. Santius is just gonna look at Dagon and is like, "Did you see that?" Like, because he asked him last time, and
See what?
Yeah,
Are you tripping or something?
I could be, but come here
That
for a
might
sec.
be a good
Come here for
idea.
a sec. I think I need you.
no talking about it. He really doesn't want to say it
Actually,
because it's
he really doesn't know what he's talking about. He
See if you
feels
can do
it, and he thinks it's just the coldness in the room due to him being cold-blooded and this being a naturally cold environment. Like to Cynthius or Greg or Minea, it's like autumn-type coldness. Where to Dagon, it's literal sub-zero temperatures to him.
well, if that's the case, when Dagon figures it out, he's gonna freak.
Can you see if you can try your like detect magic or whatever you did down this thing? Because I could have sworn there was someone down this thing.
He can try, and I'm actually really intrigued because I know what's gonna happen.
A bitch appeared.
Dagon literally shits bricks like Bender.
But can you do that? Because I swore if I seen it the first time, maybe I was tripping balls. But if I see it the second time, someone has to be there.
What if you're
Alright.
just really tripping balls? Have you considered that option?
Well, let's do it because I want to go. I want to see this.
So you're gonna cast detect magic?
Yeah,
All right.
rolling the d20.
No need to really roll, do you? Let me look.
Do I?
Detect magic. That's a different. All right. You for the duration, you sense magical presence within 30 feet of you. You sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around a visible creature or object that is within the area that you learned within your school of magic. If any, the spell can penetrate between most barriers, but blocked with the. Okay.
Okay, so
So as you slam your staff down, like a shockwave just visibly shoots from the bottom of it and just sweeps across the ground. Your eyes slowly open and they track around the room. And what's supposed to be a faint aura is now almost like you're walking through poison smoke, as all you see is nothing but purple. Like a purple haze. That is all your sight is. Like something out of Lavender Town. Hey, child.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
I was right.
It's like that Prince song.
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
miasma that's causing the illusions.
Not exactly.
I like how no one else went for the obvious reference to the band Purple Haze.
Or a purple, or like a Prince song or something.
That's what I was doing. I was singing Purple Rain. No, I was singing Future Purple Rain.
I already said that. Shut up.
Well,
So
It's not purple.
it's
It's
not
not Prince.
that, Kana. It is purely something else lesser that's causing the room to be like this. But you can sense something greater is using this sense of dimensional illusion to do something malicious. You have fuck no idea what it is.
Can I help
and
you?
Cynthia is wanting to go down that path just to see, but yet, like I said, he doesn't want to do it by himself.
I will snatch
It's
your
doing your
snoot.
mama.
I will snatch your sniffer snoot so quickly. You keep
Uh,
licking my knees.
And so Cynthia just looks at Dagon's like, I guess we go this way.
I immediately had fucking Morthos go off in my head. The internet has corrupted me from my previous campaign.
What?
So on the previous campaign before this one that I used to stream, there was a tiefling paladin by the name of Morthos who had fuck no sense of direction to the point where we called him the D&D Zorro. Literally, there was a point where they had a map to a dungeon, and they said, okay, we need to go down this route, go up these stairs, and the second room on the left is the boss room. We can beeline it, beat it, get what we need, get our pay, and get out. Morthos, okay, walks out the main entrance.
I mean, I guess they just want to get out.
No, he genuinely
gotta
thought he
go,
was
you
going the way he was told. But he had no sense of direction on land, but by boat, because he was a pirate, he literally had, like, the memory of the entirety of the entire seas, like the back of his hand.
Okay, so
How would you feel if that somehow ended up happening to my character because she was a pirate?
Talk about that later. That could actually be something to do with the ties between, because that would actually be really nice linkage for story. Anyway.
but so just he looks at Dagon and say, "I guess we should go this way," and then he just looks for Coco, and then he knows he's back over to where he was that he commanded him to.
So, as of right now, when you go look back and try to find Coco, Greg, you don't notice this because your back is turned to him, but Coco is literally sitting right behind Greg, looking up at him like a dog.
Guess someone likes you, Greg.
Dude, what new?
Behind you.
Oh, hello, Griffin. Well, anyway, Minea, do you think if we were to inhibit the function of brain with alcohol, that they could not use magic that affects brain on us, or psychic powers?
It's entirely possible. I don't exactly have much knowledge in flares, but if it works like a regular brain, then yes, I guess. This is all the assumption that alcohol can really affect them. I personally have never met...
Greg's working off the assumption he's not affecting them, but affecting his own brain to a point where he cannot perceive the magic.
Oh, you're getting so crunked that he can not get affected by it. I mean...
But yet still be able to fight.
I swear to God, the player's mind is always a wondrous but horrifying thing.
Sir, your tactics frighten and confuse me.
One of the things I've had since the start, but we've never used, is I just have a bottle of Orcish whiskey in my backpack.
Alright, but
As the old saying goes, you can certainly try.
Greg's gonna take the cork out and drink some.
Let me a Constitution save.
Let me see what my con mod is real quick. My con mod is 3, not 13. I got a dirty 20. I rolled 17.
Okay. So you take a fair amount of swigs as you kind of gulp it down. You maybe get about 1.5 pints down. It's not touching you.
Damn my well-functioning liver.
What?
Damn my well-functioning liver.
well,
51 times dog liver.
Times the charm.
Adventure time. For anyone who didn't get that reference.
I got it.
I didn't personally. That was probably one of the episodes I maybe skipped.
I haven't watched in forever.
You skipped the episode where Jake got poisoned?
Bro, I haven't watched Adventure Time since like 2016.
Do you have Hulu?
I do.
No, I don't have the time.
That was the episode where
What?
they were. That was the episode where they were trying to save Wildberry Princess from an assassin who turned out
Yeah.
to be a tiny cat, which was drawn by a fan that apparently this feel liked it so much that they turned it into a thing.
Yes. And then appears in a later episode, and I think inspired a whole other show. Because the characters in that show are drawn in a similar art style to Adventure Time and drawn to a similar style of Mao Mao.
Alright, anyway. So,
Anyway, my point was, go watch Adventure Time and regular show, because both of them are fan-fucking-tastic.
so, you wish to roll again? Drink some more?
Oh, is the goal I need to fail here?
If you
That's
objectively
drunk.
want to get drunk, your objective is to fail.
Hold on, let me stop using the lucky dice.
Well, while he does that, Cynthia's just gonna look at Coco and then looks at Greg. Is like,
Actually, hold on, let's see what happens with the lucky dice.
well, he's a lost cause.
So, when you roll this time, take
Damn it,
one
I rolled a 15
with or without your modifiers.
without modifier.
Okay? You take one away from your modifiers.
Wait, permanently?
No, just for the drink. It's the way I do alcohol.
Okay, so then I rolled a 17.
As you continue to drink, you can start to feel it this time. Your sight gets a little bit hazy.
Knees weak, arms heavy.
Mom spaghetti. Damn it. I rolled a 14 this time.
Take
And
another
that
one.
wasn't even the
So, at that point, you're now taking 2 away from your modifiers.
all modifiers?
So if you have 5, and the last time you take away 1 is 4. So this time you take away 2, so 5 minus 2. As you continue to drink, you take one of your modifiers away. Even if you hit 0, you start to go into the negative as you get progressively drunk.
This is not working. I am going to stop wasting my whiskey.
So, what'd you roll this time? A 14?
Yeah, that's what I rolled without modifiers.
And what's your modifier casually?
My casual con is 13. Or is
Sure.
plus 3, not 13.
So plus 3.
Imagine
So
if I
now,
had
now it's a plus 1, which makes it a 15.
Mm-hmm.
As you take
So
a
does that affect all modifiers?
No. So the way that I work alcohol, if you were to look in the D&D rules, let's move over there real quick. So
I'll just agree.
D&D rules for alcohol. As you drink, you make a Constitution saving throw per drink. As you continue to drink, move a single modifier from each of your rolls. This continues even if it would put you to the negative. Should you succeed, you stay sober. The more you fail, the more drunk you become. After 3 levels of drunk, you grow sick and begin to gain alcohol poisoning. So if you were to fail and get drunk, you would continue to drink, and you would progressively get more and more modifiers taken away. Even if you go into the negative, you fail 3 times, you begin to get alcohol poisoning. So, being that you got a 15 this time, you take a deep breath and just, and you tilt your head back and chug at least another 2 pints worth, as you can feel your weight kind of just suddenly lean back as you jerk your foot behind you to catch your balance. Yeah, you're getting kind of tipsy at this point. You're 1 level of drunk.
Drank.
How big is a bottle of orc whiskey?
Typically, I would like to look at that as like the old-fashioned like root beer jug, so it's like massive with that one little like ring that you could put your finger through.
Ah, yes.
Oh, so
You get
moonshine joke.
Viking.
Like, yeah, moonshine
got
jug,
Viking-
yeah.
You've got Viking size.
Yes.
You've got the size of gods. Then you've got orc.
That says exactly it. That's a
that-
moonshine jug.
And then above orcs, you have Scotsmen. That's a Star Trek. That's a Star Trek joke.
But as I was saying,
No,
since this is just gonna look at Greg, it's like, he's a waste of time right now. But he's just gonna call Coco back, and then it's just he's just gonna muster up the courage and then walk down the path that he's seen the thing.
So you had seen it like basically just right. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Erase that. You had basically just seen it right here.
Yeah.
It was in the middle. And the previous time you took a right.
Yeah, and supposedly we progressed because it was a lot harder. And then when we came back. That's why I said, let me see what happens if I go back. Okay, so by the looks of this, I'm just gonna yell out to Manea and Greg, and it's like, hey, if you guys are gonna join us, join us. If not, stay here, be my guest. Because Cynthia says not on edge, but he feels like someone's here.
Wants to skedaddle.
So he's just gonna walk down. So he's just gonna go down the left path, and he's just gonna,
Goes down the left path.
yeah. Cynthia's and Coco's gonna walk down the left path, but Dagon and them they can join too if they want. That's why they asked.
So, Manea and Greg, out of the corner of your eyes, you see Cynthius wave down at you. You hear his little monologue speech, and you watch as he and Coco take the left path on the fork.
Dagon is going to have to follow him because it would be very bad to get separated.
Ooh, there's a fork in the road?
Dagon, hey, wait
Just
for
now
me.
notices, like, oh, there's a fork in the road.
So wait, there's a
No,
fork in the road. We can either go left or right.
No, there's a spoon in the road.
Can I pick it up?
Greg is walking with
Oh
me.
no.
That was a reference to last session.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, there's an actual fork in the road.
What if there's a fork?
Man, what the fork is wrong with you?
But I can just see Dagon seeing them go by, and he's like, wait for me.
Wait for me!
There's a fork in the road.
Y'all ever just go on to Shorty Car Mods on Reddit?
Yes. But yeah, I feel like Dagon is progressively becoming fucking Dempsey. Just
Let it be, because Golark is automatically Nikolai at this point, minus the drunk.
Fucking referencing Dragon Ball characters. I don't know who any of them are.
this is
All
going
I know
Nikolai-
is Goku and Vegeta.
No, this is Call of Duty.
Nikolai and Dempsey is not D&D, not D&D, but DBZ characters.
If we were talking about that one, the fucking Dragon Ball characters the other time.
I don't know. Anyway, what do Minea and Greg wish to do from here?
You believe follow them, Mia.
You go on. I'll make sure I don't stumble or fall.
Mr. Robotnik?
I'm sorry, Minea, you just turned
Did it-
into a robot.
Mr. Robotnik?
Of course. Not only did you guys turn into a robot, apparently I did too. Said you go on ahead first, and I'll make sure you don't stumble and fall.
Wait, can't I use lay on hands to fix this?
To fix your drunkenness.
Does this take?
I mean,
You could argue that
Mr.
beer or whiskey are potions because they have to be brewed.
You
Mr.
bless,
DM.
you bless touch, and it can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. Yada yada yada. As an action, you could touch a creature and draw power from the pool and restore hit points to that creature. That can cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting them. Alcohol
is a poison.
is technically a poison.
So the question is, do you want to,
Greg
or do you not want to?
Greg unintentionally uses lay on hands on himself to cure his drunkenness.
Alright. So you sacrifice one of your lay on hands.
Doesn't that use all 5 points?
No. You could simply 5 points when you pull it. Yeah, so that would use all 5. So yes. I had to reread it real quick. So, little minor warning, just as a little precautionary to you. Each and every combat encounter that you do in this portion of the dungeon, after combat, you reset to the way that you started combat. So if you walk into this next battle, there is one, probably going to be, you will never from this point forward be able to use your lay on hands until you get a long rest.
Okay, so I'll wait till the next battle to use lay on hands.
On the fair warning. Alright.
That's
wish to progress?
Greg walks slightly ahead of Manea, drunkenly singing the original Ghostbusters theme song. That's very important because there are indeed multiple.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Bustin' makes me feel good. Yeah, she's just gonna keep on following behind.
Alrighty, so you guys wish to push
pretty
on
sure
forward this way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cynthia and Coco,
Yeah.
yes, but I don't know about anyone else.
Greg,
It's just a square on your screen to appear. Just, do you wish to continue? Yes or no?
No. No, I
I
do
choo- I-
not.
I choose option 3. Neither.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I pick or.
Wait, hold on. Can I pick maybe later?
Greg drunkenly taps ore. He wants an ore.
You acquired an ore.
Where is...
Alright, so where are we going?
Left.
Where is the...
Yo mama's house.
Alright. So as you all push forward through the white cloud, Cynthius, within the blindness of the white cloud, it's almost as if that ominous presence that you were seeing that quickly disappears within your line of sight. It's almost for like half a second you were walking straight towards it and it got inches away from your face before it mixed with the clouds.
I don't like this.
Alright. And as you guys push forward and walk through the smoke, you find yourselves back at square one, where you've been seeing yourself lately. Over and over, making this your third time.
I have an idea. What if we turn around?
I already did that.
Did we?
Yeah.
I was the
And
first.
he
I was
nearly
the
got
first.
He nearly got his hand
To
burned
be
off.
fair,
Oh.
and to be fair, that was a fairly good idea.
I was the
We
first
go
one to
right
literally,
this time.
literally after the second time we came through, we seen. I was like, let me see what happens if we go back. And the DM literally was silent for a quick 5 seconds before he set up something because he's like, fuck, I did not think about this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It just
2d10.
And then now since they came back, he's like, oh, I see a recurring theme. They're back.
God damn it, Rick Toffman, they're back!
Turn you into a guitar.
What?
Yep, I'm gonna turn you into a guitar.
I was doing the instrumental from Ghostbusters.
I hear rolling. That sounds bad.
Yeah, just rolling out health.
Oh, yeah. Because I saw what was in that group. I know what that is.
Stranger danger!
Get the fuck away from me.
Greg's going to switch
Isn't
to his
everyone
new sword. No, Greg and Husis are... Oh no, Greg and Dagon aren't technically strangers to each other, as they've known each other for a few days now. They're acquaintances.
They've upgraded.
You're all strangers to Mania. You're all strangers to her, so you're all stranger danger.
You're all a bunch of stranger things.
R-A-P-E, get the fuck away from me.
Hey, that's my line.
So,
No,
yeah,
you can't help
It's
Square,
been
that's my
so-
no square.
But
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
can you dodge this? Fireball.
all I can just think of is that fucking thing. He's like, what are you doing, John? And he just yeets the guy.
Alrighty. Shall we roll initiative?
No.
I guess so, because it seems like it's either we fight them or we don't do anything at all.
Hey, hit me,
13.
Liam.
And I determine what we are going against, possibly? Beforehand?
Roll me a perspective. Perception. God damn it, I'm doing the same shit I used to do in campaign 1. Roll me a perspective. Third person, please.
Net 20.
Deadass?
Roll me a retrospective.
So, in this particular room, absolutely nothing has changed
great.
except one thing. And you definitely would know this on your adventures with your master. You have the 4 intellect devourers that you've been fighting with, and a mind flare, aka the
I
mind
rolled a
rapist.
15 for initiative.
15?
Good. I was wondering when
Yeah.
I would see that one again.
I have no idea what my original roll was, because my little table was slanted.
Can Cynthia see all this at all, or does he have to still be close?
I would say you would see this as well.
I was gonna, because
I would
that's literally, if
say-
I could, I'd be like, well, there's, because I was gonna make a joke, it's like, everyone's here. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Who's the new guy?
Can Greg see it? Can Greg see it over Cynthius? Because I think Greg stands like a full 2 feet taller than Cynthius.
No,
Yeah,
he
you-
sees double.
Yeah.
What?
You
No, I
would
said-
see, being your wee bit on the drunk side, you would see 2 mind flayers and 5
shit.
intellect devourers.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna say. No, he sees double.
Oh shit. Dad told me about mind flayers. They're not fun. They are the reason he is called the Insane.
All right, Dagon, roll me
They
an
are the
initiative.
reason he is the only...
I already did. It was a 13.
13. All right. Greg rolled a 15. Menea, what did you roll?
I rolled a 18.
And
They
this,
hit him with a fireball.
Rolling mine now because
Did I go robot again?
what's up?
Did I go robot again? Or no, did you hear me?
I heard you.
No, we heard you 18.
Oh, okay, good.
Cynthia's, what'd you
I
roll for
rolled-
Hit him
initiative?
with the fireball.
I rolled an 18 as well.
With your initiative modifier?
I don't have one, so Dex will be a +2, so dirty 20.
Alright.
You didn't give any of us initiative modifiers, I don't think.
It's your dexterity modifier.
Well, I think
Oh.
Velzor has an initiative. Let me check. That's what I'm just saying because I know I think one of them did.
Initiative is always your dexterity modifier.
Yeah, you gave Velzor an initiative modifier, and let me see. Yeah, so yeah, it's the same thing. So yeah, I rolled I rolled 30-20.
Alright. Time for these guys to roll. Alright, a 15 and 11. So that's about the same.
Charger on my charging block. 93, good enough. I want to be able to move my phone somewhere convenient.
Jesus Christ.
Let me
Yeah,
get
mama.
one rolled and that one.
Right now, I've made... So, I rearranged you guys, and then the order that it would go in for the rest of the enemies, it remained unchanged, basically.
Yeah.
So, shall we
So-
begin the sequence?
Hold on, wait. Fuck, I was gonna say something. Damn it. I actually had something to say and I dropped my fucking phone. If it's important, I'll remember.
Alrighty. So, as you all see what the enemies in front of you, you watch as the Mind Flayer kind of very ominously, like, turn its head as you can hear, like, a light squish from its squid-like head. As you watch as he points
Hey.
with its staff and just starts muttering something in deep speech, which you, Dagon, would translate as, "We have friends."
Yeah.
I thought he would be pointing at me because basically I was the only one that supposedly seen him.
You didn't see this. You saw something much more horrifying than this.
Oh.
You know what? Let me just send you exactly what you've been seeing.
Oh no. And let me guess, he's gonna be once I see the Cynthia's gonna be the prime target.
How do you spell it?
Ooh.
Hold on, let me search on our chat real quick. I know.
What you need?
Allow me. There's how you spell it.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thanks, Stack. I appreciate it.
Magic.
Oh, by the way, the Mind Flayer
I
is gonna
believe-
say something. The Mind Flayer is gonna say something that Dagon. He'll be able to translate it.
I cannot believe how much this freaking hurts.
That is what you've been seeing.
Archimedes. This feels
That ain't scary at all.
Oh, I forgot. I throw cars.
That ain't
Oh,
scary
what?
at all.
Yeah, I throw cars. That was a bus. Never mind.
Is busting making you feel good?
No, I don't think it really
Well,
should anymore.
The Mind
Okay.
Flayer. The Mind Flayer is gonna say something that Dagon is gonna understand, probably. Which I've just sent the DM.
Will it? Will Dagon? I can't.
Will Johnny?
Incomprehensible.
Yes.
It's an incomprehensible.
So, he would
Did you get
understand
my-
that. Yeah, I'm getting your reference.
That's a train. It's not a car.
So, yeah, it's all you, DM.
So,
You sure?
immediately, you're going to see the Mind Flayer lift up its staff, pointing at one of the intellect devourers, as he hurls it with a flick of his wand. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then points to the
Oh
one
my
next to
goodness.
him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We're moving 5, 10, 15, 20, self.
It's throwing its babies at us. Watch out, it's shooting kids.
And I'm gonna need you all to make me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it,
Oh
I just
my
got into a
goodness.
comfortable position.
Roll twice for Coco. One for me, one for Coco.
Yep.
Well, my.
Coco rolls a 15 with his wisdom saving throw, well, he doesn't really have any save throws. I don't see.
Pretty sure that we shared with
wisdom
you.
modifier.
Well, wisdom modifier.
Oh.
Well, his wisdom modifier is a +2, which will be 17, and mine would be a 19 because it rolled on my fucking laptop and rolled, and my wisdom is
Oh.
+1, so dirty 20 on for Cynthius.
Oh, that's
Dirty
a +8.
22 for Greg.
17 plus 2, so that's 19.
FIFA.
So far, Coco's the only one that rolled worse.
Alright, so what do we got for numbers?
Coco has 17 with mods. That's with the mods.
So Coco got 17. Cynthius.
Dirty 20.
Dagon.
17 plus 2, that's 19.
Greg.
Dirty 22. I rolled an 18 and I have +4 wisdom.
Manea.
28.
Fuck me. Okay. So, all of you begin to see this pulse that is just completely distorting the airwaves around you. And starting from his hand of the Mind Flayer, coming straight for you, coming out as a cone. As it passes by you and your head begins to warble a little bit, but you all manage to just shake it off and only sustain each of you 2 points of psychic damage.
Dude, so
How many?
2. 47. Where's Coco? There he is. 65.
Oh, damn. Don't piss in my Cheerios.
So the Mind Flayer got the highest roll out of all of us.
No, you guys
Mind Flayers
passed.
don't need to make... No. The Mind Flayer doesn't need to make a wisdom save. They're the one that cast it.
No, like the initiative wise. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He got a natural 20. And he
Okay,
used his
then.
first, and he used his bonus round to move the 2 up, and he used his natural round to cast that, which now makes it Cynthia's turn.
Wait, hold
no.
on. How high is his dex?
His dexterity.
Because I also got a nat 20.
His dexterity is a 15.
Wait,
How-
then the modifier would be +2, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, okay. Because I also got a nat 20.
You did get a nat 20?
Because,
Okay.
and if that conflicts, whoever's dexterity score is higher. Yeah, okay.
Alright, so then Manea, you get your bonus round then too.
I mean, either way, it would work out as the Mind Flayer.
yeah. So Manea,
Alright,
you get your bonus
sweet.
round?
You know that lovely little line tool that gives me a measurement of how far away something is? Could you do that for me and go for like one of the intellect devours in the front here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Did I just go all robot again?
35, 80, 85, 95. This one's 100. From you.
Why? Okay. It's how much now?
100.
Why is it being so... Okay, hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, I sent the DM something the Mind Flayer is gonna say.
I can't speak deep speech, nor will I attempt to, but that would be something he would say, and the rest of you have fuck no idea what he says.
Well, yeah, Dagon translates what it says.
Finally, holy crap.
How about whenever there's a need for deep speech, Kana says deep speech and then Dagon translates.
All right, I'll do that. So
I
Hold on,
let's
real quick. This is like Pyro's voice is like Dagon having to get an American accent for being in a call center in India.
So essentially, what that Mind Flayer is saying is like, Yashunigath, Gorgo Morgo.
speaking Sim.
He's speaking Simlish.
Okay. Okay, so you said 100 feet?
Yeah.
Alright.
At which point, Dagon's gonna kind of know what's being said, but he's gonna kind of be curious as to what the hell that Mind Flayer is talking about.
I'm gonna need both of those intellect devours to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. First one is a... What's that modifier? Dexterity. That is a 13. And the other one is a 22.
Okay, well obviously the one with the 22 passed, but the other one with the 13 does not. Let me grab the dice.
Yeah, Dagon's just gonna
That's my
just like grit his teeth. What in the hell is this thing talking about? I just need this thing to goddamn shut up and die already. We get out of here. I'm hungry.
Okay, so here we go.
I was thinking of Dagon mentioning specifically the name that it mentioned.
I only said what?
Remember the title?
Oh, yeah. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that failed is gonna take 31 damage.
Alright,
And
take the pass or no?
well, I mean, it was fireball.
Again, do you
And-
want to take the toss or no?
Nah.
For the fatality?
No, I'm really not. I'm not gonna try because the one that succeeded, it's gonna take 15.5. I don't know how you do damage, either round down or round up.
Round up. So 15. So 16
All right,
points
so
of damage.
16 points of fire damage. Fire! As she just pings out a fireball.
So as you just straight hurl this fireball, just as it grazes over the top of Coco's head, this thing just straight beelines right into the closest thing to you, and it just implodes in its face as it throws it on its what would be its back, and it's just kind of just scraggling like a turtle on its back, as the other one is just severely scorched. As you see, like something from Two-Face out of Batman is just entirely just scorched and seared flesh.
Leave it up to a coin toss, Batman.
Yo, my place have cool art.
Alright. So that would get the
Squid
bonus
face.
round out of the way. That would have been him moving up and casting the thing would have been his. So Manea, it's your natural turn now.
Okay.
Let's do it again!
No. You gotta keep it
do
fresh.
it again, but this time to the Mind Flayer.
You gotta keep it fresh. Alright?
Well, the I didn't
So,
realize
I'll
that
do it
Manea
myself.
got a natural 20. So I already had him use his natural turn by moving forward and then casting that psychic cone.
So I'm gonna... You gotta keep it fresh. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have both of them make me another dexterity.
First one's gonna be with disadvantage
Make another
because
dexterity
being it's
saving
prone. Ooh. Nat 1 on the one that's prone, and a 13 on the other one.
Both fail.
Also, you cast a fireball, and that's a what level spell?
It's the third.
Yeah, that would suffer in 65 soul essence. So 350 minus 65 is 285. What are you casting this time?
Fireball, same exact thing.
Yeah, baby, let's go! So 220.
Yeah, baby, let's go. It's all about them fireballs.
Why are both of you somewhat turning into Charlie?
Ooh.
Moist critical.
You know, there's a lot of things I just don't really comprehend about this whole situation. The fact that it's a lot more cringe than the Men in Black cartoon series is one of my favorite conversations that I really don't like to have. Mostly because just how it turned into a mess, like some sort of sloppy grandparent trying to give a blowjob.
That doesn't sound like moist critical.
It does to me.
In fact, that sounds more like
That's what I'm
Patrick
waiting for.
Warburton than it sounds like Charlie.
Woo!
He's pulling his
Yeah,
mom.
baby!
Okay,
There we
well,
Wait, the fuck
29
their alignment
damage
is
to
lawful?
them.
How does lawful evil work?
So you abide by the rules,
you
but
make
you do everything with malicious intent.
1d.
I see.
Off evil. Just go by your own laws. Way. You hear
so
me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we do. So what are you dishing out for damage?
Oh, okay. 29.
On both of them?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, so that's for both of them?
At all.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out again there, bud. Oh boy.
Manea, reset your ref.
I was about to say. Alright, so just for sake of argument, being the amount of damage that he dished out, and basically they failed anyway. You watch as Manea just, with her other hand, just straight follow up her previous fireball with a second one. This one hurling at full-blown speed and just implodes on the underbelly of the one that's being flipped over. And just the sheer shrapnel of raw flesh just on top of the already explosion of the fireball, just completely discombobulates the second Intellect Devourer, leaving it with being Cynthia's turn.
So for Coco, he's gonna okay, let's see. What 40 feet?
Wait a minute.
They're coming for me.
No.
They're coming for me. They figured out the vandalize the bathroom.
Coco is just gonna walk up 40 feet.
With Cynthia's?
Sure, with Cynthia's, but Cynthia's is going to
Piss on the enemy.
no. I was gonna say Coco was the one that was walking up 40 feet, but okay.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll put you back.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and is this Mind Reader an Infernal or Mind Flayer? Is this an Infernal or no?
You would have no idea.
Out of
I wish I had some.
game.
I would.
I
wish
think
I
they're from
had
a different
some-
plane.
I wish I had something that would allow me to know that, but anyways, oh well. And
No, make me a history
None of
check.
us can
Make me a history check.
oh shit, I even caught it. It's not 17 plus history. Where are you?
Buenos Aires.
Plus
Loser.
2.
Oh.
So 17, I think it is. Did I say 15?
Home
Yeah,
slice
so
bread. Pal.
It's 17 with mods.
Alright. So, Mind Flayers are Eldritch aberrations.
Okay, so not infernal. Okay, so I can't use my favorite foe. That's okay. That's perfect. Okay, so
Do they still get affected by piss?
None of them do.
Why don't you
so
piss on it and be sure?
if I use my bow, can I use ensnaring strike, or is that only with melee weapons?
Where did that go? Mr. DM.
You-
Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, it does not specify whether it's ranged or it is simply with a weapon.
Okay, well I'm gonna use my bow to aim at the Mind Flayer, and I know I'm gonna have to do disadvantage because it's not 150 feet.
What's
And I'm gonna
the lower number?
I know that I haven't rolled it yet.
No. Okay, so it's a longbow.
Yes, and you said minimum is 150 feet.
Yeah, 150.
That should be its
100, yeah, 100 feet. Yeah, 150 feet to 600 feet.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
know so I know I had to do it with disadvantage because that ain't 150 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use that, and then if it lands, I'm using ensnaring strike. As it rolls off the damn table. Really off the damn
So the
table.
way
again,
that it
second
works
time.
is you would have to use ensnaring strike first, and you get it for 1 minute, and it's the next time you hit a creature. So if you were to miss this, you would be able to, by your next turn, be able to potentially hit again before the duration of it ends.
Like that.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use ensnaring strike, and then I'm gonna roll for my arrows. Or for my arrow. 4 And 2.
All right. So as
there
you
you-
draw your bow
That's it.
back and you try to target onto the mind flayer, your head begins to get warbled as you lock eyes with this mind flayer. As you watch as he's very slowly just haunting you and mind controlling you, to the point where you just completely aim your bow in the opposite direction and just let it fly.
Yeah, that's I knew was gonna happen. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why I have an Outlander staff in my inventory. It's like I can't use that for anything.
That's from your background.
Yeah, I know, but just like, oh, a staff. Let me use magic. Oh wait, he doesn't. It's not like that.
No, that's more like a walking stick.
Yeah. Okay, so the only thing the only thing now, he can do is walk. So he's just gonna walk behind Coco and just turns ends.
Okay.
Smack that on the floor, smack that. Give me
Senor Greg, it is your turn.
I'm consuming a sandwich.
Oh.
Now
shit.
let me get rid of one
Wow.
arrow.
You are consuming sandwich.
Indeed. I'm gonna
Trying
punch
to
this
set-
robot.
Greg is simply going to hold a reaction.
Okay. And then Dagon.
All right.
What you doing?
Dagon's probably gonna go up. He's gonna go up towards Cynthius.
What's his speed?
Check here.
Child is asleep.
Also, I consumed the same V. The way they do heavy accents, they put a lot more emphasis on the V sound than the W.
Okay, so it it isn't. I don't think it says this.
Let me look.
God damn it, I have bloody tears stuck in my head.
Of
Well, you
course,
might get those out.
the frightful presence.
It's a song. In fact, it's a song from Castlevania.
I
Alright,
know.
Let me
I
find
was
a his stat
was
block
on-
that I pulled up.
joking. I was
Oh, no,
only
I-
kidding.
I was stating that last part for our DM who's never seen Castlevania.
Speed
I
of
don't
40 and a swim speed of 120.
Did that dog just speak like Thor?
What?
Okay, you might be thinking I'm on some type of drugs, but I promise you, it's just mods.
Alright, so you get up next to Cynthius.
I'm sure I can cast Fireball. Let's see if I can do that.
Let me see if that's in his ability list. Spells.
Why does your
Oh yeah.
Why does your stormtrooper have a lightsaber?
It's not a stormtrooper.
Why does your stormtrooper have a lightsaber?
Well, it's sort of like how, you know, when Obi-Wan dropped his lightsaber and Commander Cody picked it up, pretty much handed it right back to him as soon as he found him. It's pretty much the same exact way.
I don't remember that. Is that from Obi-Wan?
No, it's from episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3, right before he fights General Grievous. Hello there.
I haven't seen episode 3 in so long.
Hello?
Did anyone
Yeah,
see meme?
but
Did anyone see that funny video where somebody edited
no.
General Grievous to pull out like 1 million different lightsabers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started to spin it and then cut himself to bits.
Alright, so just for the sake of argument, I'm pretty sure Dagon would be, because I'm not finding his spell list right now.
Yeah, and he's a god, so of course he'd be able to do that.
What's his technical class?
Yo, frogs can eat the wither.
Alrighty.
Well, okay.
So, you go ahead and cast Fireball. What are you casting at?
I assume, like, but like at this point, anything we do is just gonna repeat. So like, it doesn't really matter what. So let's just go to the highest level here that we can, like, right now.
Alright.
What poor son of a gun are you gonna smash that fireball into?
Dagon,
What poor unsuspecting victim?
I know what unsuspecting victim he should smash that fireball into.
Yeah, I was meaning more so, what's your target?
He's gonna hit the Mind Flayer.
Mind Flare? Alright, so I'm gonna need to roll a dex save for him. Okay. So that is
Pump it up. Pump it up. Is that
14.
a super mutant?
And then that is for the intellect, a 18. So with Fireball.
I don't even know where that went.
Alright, so 8d6. So go ahead and roll me 8d6 fire damage.
All right.
So roll me a d6 8 times.
5, 3, 1, 6,
They turned that guy into a fine mist.
4, 1,
I must have.
6, and 4.
Alrighty.
I have no idea what happened to that guy. I shot him once and he just disappeared.
He dead ringered.
Well, I shot him with a quadruple firing rocket launcher.
So
Point blank.
like Dagon firing, like using Fireball at a Mind Flayer with those rolls. Dang, I killed the crap out of him.
Wait, we already killed the Mind Flayer?
No. As you hurl this fireball at it, you blast it right on the chest, and it definitely takes a few steps back due to the impact. He doesn't have any obvious damage dealt to him, but his slow, angered look up definitely shows that you've done some kind of damage to him, as the Devourer right next to him takes a bit of the splash damage and just kind of sears one of its arms.
You should have gone with 9th level.
What's the highest level Dagon can cast since his level is undefined?
I would say like 5th.
So he can't cast at 20th level?
That doesn't exist.
Well, I mean, you can only really technically cast up till level 9 before the gods start saying, heh, no.
What are you doing?
What if we don't believe in the gods?
Whether you believe them or
Well-
not, they exist.
whatever creator of the universe is just gonna be like, stop that, whack.
What if I just say no and flip them off?
Fucking bruh.
Well, then you're gonna have the queen of the multiverse come down and wreak hell on you.
So,
what if I tell her no?
Well, you just don't.
So, Sean, you said whack, and I immediately thought to the little picture of just Venus going whack, 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 whack.
Yes.
I was thinking the thing I say, playing a little whack fuck here. Whack. Fuck!
Inside jokes that only we will get. Ah, yes.
What if-
I love it.
Alright, do it.
What if I seduced the queen of the multiverse?
So, you were saying your turn there, Dagon?
Yep.
Might get Tasha involved.
Alright, so the Devourer is going to...
You don't want to get Tasha involved.
Get who involved?
You do not want to get Tasha involved.
What if I get Tasha involved? Is that awesome?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna have Coco make an opportunity attack.
Which he is.
Don't. That is the
I need to give
last.
me a fuck. That would be a 19.
Alright, go ahead and roll his claw damage.
to scratch out his eyes. Go ahead. Roll me the one to scratch out the eyeballs.
This time, I'm gonna do
Where
the
were
two,
we?
the 2d6 plus 4. So
Resort to
let's
stabbing.
6.
I'm out of bullets.
2, so that's 8 plus 4, that's 12.
Alright,
Is it?
so as this Devourer just kind of goes full-blown sprint towards Coco, he kind of just lifts one of his claws out and just steps on him, squashing him like a bug.
I think we're like swat, like just swat him out of place, like, no.
No, he kind of just very aggressively just slams his claw down on the brain of this Devourer and pushes it and squishes it like a bug, as if she's like, calm down, settle down, stay right there.
Seems like I stepped into a roach.
Oh no, I stepped in shit. Alright, dead, and this Devourer, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's
Okay.
a lot of damage.
And it's gonna hold a reaction.
Now
And
that's a lot of damage.
Each time a car explodes, it actually makes that sound.
alright, that brings us to the top of the order
You
with the
got
Mind
whole
Flayer.
squad laugh- Got the whole squad laughing.
So, Cynthius, I'm gonna have you make me an intelligence check.
$17 with plus 2 in intelligence, so 19.
Okay. So you notice as you're watching Coco kind of squash this and the other Devourer is creeping up, you notice that the Mind Flayer is not there as what you once saw. As
Yeah.
as he ethereal plane teleports, similar to the way the Incubus did, right behind you and goes ahead and uses its Mind Blast on you to where
Damn, I can't do a British accent. Where the fuck?
goes ahead and does
The hell?
this amount of damage to you
What's this?
as you take 10 points of psychic damage
What's that?
and you succeed from being stunned. Absolutely stunning move.
That
Don't you hate it when mind players brain blast? your days.
Don't you just hate it whenever he brain blasts you but didn't even take you on a date before?
No,
Wow!
Nobody got-
Just use brain.
Nope, got that.
Is
No, just
Jimmy
use brain
Neutron
blast.
of Mind Flare because he brain blast?
Alright,
Thank
Manea, your
you.
turn.
Just
Oh,
use
it's
brain
my
blast,
turn.
and there's literally no brain.
Man, head empty, no brain.
Looks like
Connor
you're
and I
good.
independently came up with the same joke because I didn't hear Connor
No
say
brain.
his joke.
Alright, Manea, your turn. What you doing?
Wow, hold on, good sir. I'm preparing something.
Did anyone see that? Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
Shadow Realm?
Yeah.
No, I'm sending you to Tampa, Florida.
No, if it has to be that, it'll be Miami.
Tampa. In Tampa, Florida, I'm sending you to Gary, Idaho. Oh, and Gary, Indiana.
Gary,
What the-
Indiana,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
sending you to Detroit.
No, Gary, Indiana.
No, you're going to Vasil.
No.
Siberia. No. He's going to Siberia.
You're going to the Congo.
My foot's being used
Big
as a
leg
pillow.
with you.
Okay, so Manette, what are you gonna do?
I'm looking at something.
Alright, click off of the hub.
Yeah, it's like now it's not the time.
I'm looking at spells. If I were going to look at that, I would not do it at this time. Oh, okay, well that's kinda... Alright, she's gonna cast something upon herself. Enhance ability. Cause why not?
Enhance
It's an
ability.
action. Mm-hmm.
Ability, 5th edition. Creature you touch and bestow upon with its magical enchantment. You choose the following. One of the following effects to target against. Okay. Bear's endurance, bull strength, cat's grace, eagle's splendor.
Was the very last one.
What?
Very last one.
Owl's wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And, wait, to take something out of my backpack, does it cost an action or a bonus action?
Neither. It's
forget.
an interaction.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna take a ball bearing out of my bag.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm gonna hold my reaction.
I'm going to penetrate its eyeball with ball. Zetithia, it's your move.
Yes.
Okay, so ensnaring, strike is still active, but just to be sure that he doesn't go anywhere, I'm also going to use Zephyr Strike and turn around and use my daggers to, well, I'm not gonna like turn easily. I'm gonna like kind of like a judo sweep kick, and then use his daggers to against the mind flare with the ensnaring strike active because he said that with it, but also I'm gonna add severing strike so he can't do a reaction.
Alright, so if you were to do that little sweep kick to make him go prone, that would consume your full action. Because that'd be part of, like, say, a grapple.
Okay.
A raven.
Because right now I want to do something where he doesn't attack as much, but also he can't harm anyone. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, why not? I'll just use Zephyr Strike so he can't react to me hitting him with my 2 daggers.
Alright, go ahead and make me that roll.
Who's that?
Being you guys up for strike, it's gonna be with advantage.
15.
Roll again.
9. So the first one will be 15
Plus your strength.
plus 3, so that's 18.
Go ahead and roll the damage with an additional D8.
Additional D8. Okay, so where is it? Okay, yeah, 2D4. So where's my D8? Where are you? Oh, there it is.
Well, right here.
So 6 on the D8, 2 and 4. So 6 plus 6. That's 12. Because I rolled my first roll on the D4 was a 2, my second roll was a 4, and then on the D8 I got a 6.
D4 plus. Alright. So it's 6 total? Or 8?
I got I did the 4, the two D4s. I got a 2 and a 4. That's 6. But you told me to add another D8.
Right. So roll a D8.
So I did. And I got 6.
Alright. So 12.
Yeah.
Coin toss. Want to take it?
Sure. Let me see if I have a coin there, but I know
Just
I
call
have
it.
one.
Call it.
Tails.
Tails. So, Craig, Manea, you watch this Mind Flayer is kind of just toying with Cynthia's head. As you watch as Cynthius just straight spins around and just straight decapitates this Mind Flayer as its head just kind of and just rolls off as it just makes like this squished noise.
Did I take it as a trophy?
Ironic part is, you've been watching every time that these things die.
Yeah,
As
I know
soon
they
as
respawn.
As soon as combat ends, they kind of curdle and boil and bubble until they're just fizzled out of existence.
Yeah. It's alright. I just wanted to see if I could.
Shiva is snoring.
And then for Coco, he's gonna charge at the last intellect devour.
Go ahead, roll with that to hit.
That's a 12.
Plus mods.
2 for strength. So 14.
14.
Alright. So, Coco kind of charges at him. And right at the last minute, the intellect devourer sees him and kind of sidesteps and as Coco just keeps going and whiffs.
Steps to the left.
Okay.
Default dance.
And Coco's gonna hold a reaction.
Alright, Greg, you're up.
As Greg is so far behind, he continues to hold a reaction.
Dagon.
I go up to this thing since I probably can, and I
Provoke
straight
an opportunity of attack. Yeah, that whiffs.
I straight up open palm, like nails first, plunge my staff into this freaking like. I got my staff. I plunge it into this freaking thing's frontal lobe, and unload like fireball.
Be in the distance. I'm gonna need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as well.
17.
He's gonna
Alright. So, as you take from splash damage 11 points of fire damage, this thing is going to take
Gonna take what?
No,
yeah,
that's
you
a
just
damage.
straight blasted this thing out of fucking existence. Yeah, you got 1 point over what his health is.
Alright. So now what do we do?
You all heal to what you were walked into this inn with, which would be max health, and recover all soul essence.
So, does anyone have any ideas how to break out of this infinite illusion?
Well, from what you can put context-wise, every time you go forward into a new room, the room gets harder and harder. So you are making at least some sort of progression. And this would be your third round, essentially.
What if we try going to right?
Well, I mean, we've only ever been seeing monsters upon monsters. It's the same ones, except for the addition of this mind flayer.
Yes,
Yeah, and
but
then
what
whatever Cynthia's is saying.
Which, by the way, go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
I had to fucking say it, didn't I?
Hey, DM,
Hey, player.
16.
next to Dagon, is that a log?
This massive thing?
I can't see. Circle it because I can't see your mouse.
This thing?
No, it's about to
Hold
day check.
on. Wait a second, because I can't watch the stream because I'm being bombarded by people. So give me a second. I think yes, that
That is a rock
log?
formation.
That is a rock formation. Are you sure about that? It looks like a log.
I'm the one who designed the map. That is a rock formation.
Yeah, but English teachers change the meaning of shit all the time. What's your fucking point?
My point is it's a rock formation.
Oh my goodness, it's blue. So it must stand for the depression of the writer.
Jesus Christ.
They specifically said the sky was gloomy, therefore it's the stand-in for oppression.
Okay, so
walking to border off path.
So I rolled a 16. What do I need to do it for? What was it again?
So, as you watch all these operations fizzle into just a coagulation of non-existence, right in front of your field of view in this little thing, you see and lock eyes with what you've been seeing for the past few times more clearly, and you watch it just straight float there for like a good 5 seconds before it just straight dissolves into thin air.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was gonna stay a little bit longer, that when Cynthia locks eyes on it, he was literally gonna like draw his bow, but yet other people cannot see it because apparently he's the only one that can see it. But this round, Cynthia's was like, yeah, you might have blasted my brain, but I'm not taking your shit. But but Cynthia's just gonna look like. Excuse me. Cynthia's just gonna look like, just like confused, like, how am I the only one that sees this thing?
I don't know there, buddy boy, but whatever you seen, stop fucking seeing it.
Well, it's not my fault that I'm the only one that sees it. It's, for God, I thought you would be the one that's seeing it. Why is it targeting me? I'm gonna. Yes, it made fizzle out and all that, but but Cynthia's just gonna walk over there and investigate to see if there's anything that he might have dropped.
Go ahead and roll.
Nat 20 with investigation, that is +5, so 25.
Alright. So as you walk over to this area, you find, to your very surprise, that he left behind absolutely fucking nothing.
Of course, I knew it was gonna go that way. It's like, oh, he dropped something. Psych, he did not.
Look, guys, it's absolutely nothing. Also, if we're stuck in a loop, if depending on what program, just use Control-C. It'll cancel.
No, Control-C is to copy, my guy.
No, if you're stuck in a loop in coding, Control-C is to cancel.
Huh. That must be a Python thing or something.
No, it's Fedora Code 5.
Yeah, I definitely did not study that. I've only known Java.
Fair enough.
So, going back to max health.
Hold on, I have an idea. Greg reaches in front of him. Control, Alt, Delete.
You pull out a what?
Yeah, the
I
problem
said
is...
Greg reaches in front of him, and then in real life, I did the hand motions of doing Control Delete instead of Control Delete.
See, the problem is whenever you select a task manager, you didn't put it to pop up in front of all the programs.
That's actually exactly what I've done in real life. It popped up in front of all the programs.
Alright.
Well, I guess we just...
I guess we just keep going on until we find our way out of here, because there has to be an end to this.
So, what do you guys wish to do from here?
Since I have not tried it yet, I'm going to attempt to turn around.
So,
I guess we already...
you turn around, and behind you is a fat, thick, white fog.
Arcana to investigate what the hell this is.
By all means, go for it.
Woohoo! Let me get out my stats.
Let me get out my dick.
Okay, knowing her master, that probably wouldn't be a big surprise.
Completely caught me off guard.
Hey, that's the 21.
You know these to be clouds of isolation made to intentionally force anything to be entrapped within its zone circle. Anything that tries to go through or go past is inevitably incinerated slowly and painfully to force them back to the point of isolation. So even if you were to push your way through these fogs, going back the way you came, you would still be suffering until put back into the safe zone. So in other words, get to the circle!
Now, possibly, do I know of a way to dispel such thing?
Well, it wouldn't be the wall of isolation you need to dispel. it would need to be, how do you get out of this portal dimension? Go ahead. I'm gonna have everyone make me an intelligence check.
God damn it. I'm in a position where my weight's distributed on my bed properly because I'm using my weapon.
19 plus 2. That's a dirty. That's a 21.
Yo.
That's a 19. Let's see. 19.
I got a nat 21.
God damn. I mean, I'm at 17.
That's 21 too for me.
Alrighty. So you know how in those mobile games or even some console games you have the like a tower or a babel where it's just simply a progressive floor by floor fighting based thing?
Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's like as you level up your characters and your little team, you progressively can go higher and higher just to gain extra rewards and bullshit like that in the background. Yeah, you're in one of those. You are progressing farther and farther into the delvings of this dungeon, which is a single room, single group of enemies. You progress to the next room, which is the same room, just harder and harder and harder. And every 5 floors there is a boss.
So where's the auto fight selection? Or is it not one? So is it not an AFK, or is it one of those freemium games?
It's a premium game.
A freemium game is one where you either grind to like complete boredom, in which they'll usually have an energy system which you use real money to buy that, or you can just buy your way to the top through like chance or loot boxes or like cards or something. Done by like Genshin Impact, done by Galaxy of Heroes, done by a lot of things.
Whatever floor we're on, Cynthia's just like, well, we better hurry because Connor needs to be saved.
Right now you guys are on floor 3, essentially.
So how high up does the Tower of Babel go?
That is a good question, and only one way to find out.
We
As
jump
you
out
get
the
higher
nearest.
and higher, quote unquote, or as you progress and just reset the room, essentially, Zetithia keeps getting this aberration that's fucking with his head, getting stronger and stronger and more visible as if they are getting closer to him.
Mr. DM,
Mr.
is there
Player,
a window? Is there a window in said tower?
The entire room is surrounded by a wall of isolation.
So windows.
No.
Damn.
Only Apple. Or Linux if you're fucking psycho.
Now just seeing, now knowing that Cynthia's is the only one that sees that it's pissing him off, so he's just gonna just like, you know what? Fuck it, let's finish this because I want to see what the hell am I seeing and defeat this damn thing. He just walks towards the right of the fork this time.
Remember, it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on.
And
Greg
also
supports this thing.
But also, before we do that,
answer for Greg.
is that thing between, is that a fucking road or is that just landscape?
This?
Right.
This?
No.
No.
Where Cynthia's is going, where the trees meet, that thing, is that like a fork?
This?
Yes.
That is just going to the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Actually, he was
okay.
in the low ground.
Okay, I was gonna say if that was another like way, it was like Cynthia's just gonna like, you know what? That's the only place we haven't go, so I'm walking that way. So if that's just that, so yeah, he's just gonna walk in a pissed off
Technically,
in a pissed off manner, just walk down the right path.
we've all gone left, but I don't think Greg and Manea have gone right.
Yep, you all went right. You just trailed behind them like a whole fight and a half, which was actually fast forwarded because insta-killed the entire room with Fireball. And then you all went left, and now he's wanting to go right.
To the left,
And
to the
I
left.
don't want to. It's just Cynthia's just pissed off. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. What? Because he knows either way, it's just we're gonna go back to the same. We're gonna be back at the same place. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. Just pissed
Either way,
off.
we're still gonna be fucking your mom.
Eva is hogging the AC.
And Dagon actually noticed how pissed off Cynthia's is.
Again, it is
Greg over here
You're
just
just
being
pissed off.
chill.
It's,
So DM, that voice, which was at the start of the dungeon that communicates telepathically with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna say something which, don't worry, it's like not like foreshadowing anything, but it's a little bit of fun here.
It's definitely fresh.
Basically, she's alluding to what's happening. Well, they're alluding to what's happening to the captain.
They want to see in the name of ship visibility.
Well, so yeah, that telepathic voice is going to come through the loudspeaker, so to speak. If you get my
if
drift.
it's gonna be a loudspeaker, then I got this.
Oh God, please no.
Do not worry about your friend. The serums and the visions have made him share such wondrous information with me. He's in capable hands.
Just like a true loudspeaker, I could only make out 5 words.
And clean up
just like-
aisle 5.
God damn
Only
it.
get Jesse to on aisle 5.
So, did anyone catch?
I think they said clean up on aisle 5.
Okay.
Do not worry about your
Ew.
friend. He's in capable hands. I
This,
missed everything in between those two.
The serums
Okay.
and the visions have shared wonderful information for me. Don't worry about your friend. He's in capable hands.
And then someone puked on aisle 5.
okay.
Clean up
Okay,
on aisle 3.
Since we all kind of went to the same area, like same path, I know this is probably gonna be dumb, but what if we like split? Like one goes one way, the other goes the other way, and see what that happens.
This one's using his thinker.
Done.
But,
Okay.
but yeah, the captain's being experimented on, and Dagon knows this.
What did
Wait,
DM say?
You're telling me that wasn't the pilot just speaking?
That wasn't the pilot.
You're telling me that wasn't the pilot? It was the intercom. Is there a terrorist in the plane? Oh God, are we being hijacked?
Yes. By ISIS.
What did the DM say?
Oh, for heaven's sake!
No, not
Damn,
ISIS, the terrorist group.
K-
ISIS, the spy organization from Archer. He said someone's using their thinkers, Eston.
Someone's using their chunk.
Well, you couldn't hear because not many people were talking.
You know what?
Somebody-
You sit in the same room as him. You guys live in the same house. You guys can actually do D&D properly and get together.
So, yeah,
We could, but it's only 2 players. If we had a lot of people here in Florida, then that's a different story.
I don't have enough cameras to do that.
Who says we need
Figured out
cameras?
the Yogscast
The
did.
stream.
figure it out. The Yogscast did.
But
I'm not going down to hurt anything.
Dagon, knowing the stakes are high and knowing that whatever's happening to the captain ain't good, so he has he figures that the best bet right now is to follow Cynthia's.
To be honest, Cynthia doesn't know which place is right or which one's wrong because he doesn't know this area. Any other area he knows. This one he's not. He's just walking and pissed off because of that fucking aberration. But if you guys want to follow me, be my guest.
DM, is there a reason that this aberration is following him, or is it like there's a secret reason?
DM, I think he's AFK.
No, I'm trying to drive the child away from the corner of the room. She's found something there for her attention, and I don't know what it is because I can't find it, but she's definitely smelling something. Got her sniff for a drive.
Probably a roach that's in there somewhere. Don't know.
I don't have roaches in my room.
Oh, you'll be surprised because I don't eat in my room, and I just found one crawling on the curtains one day.
You also forget I have raid.
Grande cucaracha.
So, Dagon, which way are we going? Left or right?
Well, it's probably gonna follow you, but yeah, what I was saying was, DM, is there any particular reason this aberration is like only showing itself to Cynthius, or is that like gonna become clear later?
You do not know that yet.
Okay, so he targets the smart wanderer. Okay.
Whether that is true or false is yet to be determined, and why he shows his face to only one has yet to be determined.
I just feel
I'm
like
taking it to mean that whether Cynthia's is smart or not has yet to be determined.
He's more wiser than any of y'all. Or not wiser, but he's more intelligent than you guys, because at least he knows when to fight and when not to.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So, Dagon, left or right? Which way are we going?
I'm following Cynthius.
So, Manea, Greg, which way are we going?
I'll follow whatever Greg is going. I need to deal with something really quick.
Greg.
No, I'm gonna follow whatever you're doing.
Greg is going to go with them because he thinks it's a bad idea to split up.
Alright.
Okay, that was interesting.
Yep.
Alright. Push yourselves through the smoke once more. Put you on a square here.
Great. Oh boy.
So, this is where things get interesting. I'm going to roll something.
Roll for Dick's check.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah. God damn it, Bobby.
No, Bobby. What is that ketamine in the brownies?
For a minute there, I thought I heard Dobby.
God damn it, Dobby. Why is there ketamine in the brownies?
Dobby has gave Ona a sock.
Dobby is forbidden to leave the attic for 12 days. So, as you all begin to walk into this, you all begin, as you walk through the cloud, your steps become more squished, more soft. As you notice, as the entirety of the floor, all the surfaces of everything within this environment are slimy. And on top of that, you all cannot see, hear, or smell each other. It is like you are each in the room alone.
So we can't see each other.
See, hear, or smell.
Total
We interact with each other still.
You,
So Coco's on his own.
Coco would be on his own.
Yeah,
Damn.
total sensory deprivation.
And as we can see, I'm probably gonna jinx this. We don't see any enemies in this room.
You do not.
Let's say I throw a rock. Would it hit who's ever in front of me?
You can certainly try.
Greg's going to throw a rock near where he believes Cynthius would be.
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
I'm not trying to hit Cynthius, I'm throwing it next to him.
Ouch! Just punches him in rejection.
Great.
Nat 1.
Not one. So, as you completely lose grip of this rock, you smack Coco in the back of the head. And you can very much tell you smacked Coco, because you just hear this.
Oh no.
You pissed off Coco. One of the worst things to do.
You cold the griffin.
I was kind of hoping that would hit Cynthius in the back of the head.
Yeah, but you can't just kin Griffey the griffin.
You totally could.
Okay, so since there ain't nothing for her to do, Cynthius is just gonna walk up to the fork and kind of investigates the thing, like how people track when they grab something and just rub it against their fingers and all that.
So, as you scrape the ground off your fingers and whatnot, looks like dirt, feels like dirt. It's just when you spread your fingers, they have a sticky strand that sticks to your fingers, like it was the dirt and everything was just slime.
Does it smell and taste like dirt?
I was gonna say something, but now I'm not.
No, you do not have jizz on your hands.
Like, oh, they're slimy. Salty, too.
I do not remember gelatinous cube tasting this salty.
Yeah, and I know he can't hear it, or he can't speak to anyone because they can't hear us, so I guess
Did we
Cynthius is
all hear Coco?
You cannot see, hear, or smell each other.
No. When I threw the rock, you said I could hear Coco. But did anyone else hear Coco or just Greg?
Just Greg.
Alright.
And even though, never mind. I was gonna say but since you said they can't smell, so I guess Cynthia. Well, damn, this is gonna be the first time that everyone's gonna probably go either be split up or be with someone because they can't do it. Like you said, they can't do any of that. So Cynthia is just gonna look at the fork, just like. Still pissed off because of that aberration, which surprisingly ain't showing in this one.
Alright, so Dagon, what are you doing?
God damn it.
Dagon, at this, even if he doesn't know what's going on, he knows that this is the work of something way more powerful than he is.
Yeah, it's called wild magic.
So he's going to try to walk forward the best that he can, or
Being
wherever.
that he is web-footed and he is Dagon, He walks forward perfectly fine because he is used to swampy environments.
All right. I know he can't figure out what's in. Like, he's totally sensory deprived, so he doesn't know what's going on. But yeah, that's all he can really do right now.
Greg.
Okay.
What all are you doing?
Who?
Greg.
Okay, I thought Kana said Greg. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Greg is going to take his sword and right in the ground. Can anyone see this? Right back where he stands, roughly about.
So, as you do so, Menea, you see magically in the ground, Harry motherfucking Potter style, can anyone see this being written in the ground?
I also said right back.
Ah,
Right after these messages.
yeah, but she doesn't write. She. Oh, interesting. There's someone writing. And this will be pretty much right in front of her, right? Since, you know, she was pretty much following right behind Greg. She's just gonna reach out to try to, you know, touch him.
And you can very much touch him.
Touch him. Wait, I can do so. I can feel.
Yeah,
Someone-
Greg, you feel something just grazing on your right arm.
Greg will write in the ground. Who is that?
Fireball! No. No.
How do I show myself because I can't write?
No, no,
Fireball!
Wait,
One
the
thing
name
I
of the
can
literate?
do.
Wait, what'd you say she is?
You said she can't write, and then I was like,
No, she. No, she can. No, she can write. I was just saying. I was just joking. No, she's just gonna. She's gonna take out her mace pretty much and just try to clamber down a big ass M on the ground.
Very sloppily, like a 4-year-old
Yes.
with a crayon, you make an M.
Yes.
Like, just immediately type down "ma."
is that supposed to be a fucking M?
It's like a child made it. It's like a fucking child.
Greg writes Menea.
Granny just leans in and squints like, is that a fucking M?
Greg writes Menea. Who the fuck taught you to write?
Just does it in calligraphy.
Exactly.
Just do an Ed and Eddie joke here. It's like, your spelling is atrocious.
N-O. N-O, you think that last one's an O? Baby.
DM, since no one can hear, say, or hear, smell, or whatever, can Coco still, like, smell the surroundings? Like sniffing and all that.
Perfectly fine, minus his companions. So,
That's
Can
okay.
He's too sugar.
Okay, so just Coco's just gonna sniff around his surrounding because he's bonded. He's bonded with Cynthia's, but now Cynthia's is nowhere to be seen. So what the fuck happened? A cord just landed on my foot, scared the fuck out of me. But Coco is just gonna sniff around, just like trying to pick up Cynthia's scent, but alas, he can't do that. And Cynthius, since he doesn't know what Greg and them are doing, he just gets an idea like, I'm just gonna go off by myself, but just to make sure to see if they even see this, he grabs an arrow out of his quiver and he just stabs into the ground, and it just drags it like it's to make like a marker to show where he's going, and he's gonna be going back to the right.
Okay. So the very second you stab your arrow into the ground, it almost sends like a shockwave and making the ground kind of like ripple as your sight goes hazy, and like a snap, everyone can see each other again and sense each other. But when this happens, to your surprise, the entire room is upside down.
Greg's halfway through insulting Manea's handwriting.
And now he can do it aloud.
Okay, well, guys, if you can hear me, I just stabbed the ground with my arrow, and now we're upside down. Explain that.
We can hear and see you. Also, this place is fucking weird magic.
Oh no, wild magic. Big difference.
Weird magic, what is difference? Magic being weird is something that can qualify to all forms of magic.
And now
Weird
since
is a spell.
And now, since everyone can see it, Coco sees Cynthius, and he just charges to Cynthius because that's
and
basically
knocks him on his ass.
no. Just sits there.
No,
and just
I'm
gives
saying, Coco. I was making a joke like your dog loves you so much it
knock him
goes
over.
up to you and
Yeah, Shiva.
And no, Coco is just gonna lick Cynthia's hand that has the arrow on that he's holding the arrow with, just like in happy. Like, I'm glad to see you. So with that, Cynthia's just like, hold on, let me see some. Pulls it out of the ground just to see if anything happens.
You just ripped your arrow out of the ground. What are you doing?
Well, he took the arrow out of the... So, I'm going to,
Oh, nothing happened. Okay, got it.
Mr. DM.
Mr. Player.
I would like to, have the ball bearing I was holding and just, toss it up into the air like I'm, like tossing a baseball up to catch it, pretty much,
It acts like normal gravity, it's just everything of your perspective is upside down.
Okay, good. Good.
Are we upside down, or is it just our vision?
So,
yeah,
the trees are upside down. The poles are upside down. The rocks are upside down. You are basically walking on the ceiling of air.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, because you may say that, but we may be like in the fucking air, and we're just like, why are we? Okay, and we just looked up like, okay, if the ground is there, where the fuck are we? Why are we in the air?
God?
Yeah, that's why I was making sure, how if the ball fell down, when we might not want to jump.
Just jumps, but goes jumping fucking 400 feet in the air.
just a normal day.
I said you're upside down, not gravity was reversed.
Go
Well, that's the thing.
gadget,
Yeah,
the air is
'cause-
now mayonnaise.
Because if it... Wait, so wait, if the gravity is normal and we're technically upside down and we're on the ceiling, wouldn't that mean that the ball should go towards the floor?
In a sense,
No,
it technically did.
The perspective is upside down, is what he's saying.
Yes.
Everything is still technically right side up, but now for some reason everything appears as if we're standing on the ceiling.
Yes. So if someone were to walk into this area, you are on the ceiling. So, in a sense, you are walking on thin air right now.
Hey guys, get the fuck down from there!
No, everyone is.
So if there was enemies, they would be saying that to all of you. You flying fucks.
Get the fuck out of here!
So
Greg just walk around your...
Cynthia's move still stands. He's just gonna walk to the right, so he could just get to the boss level and just see what the fuck this aberration is. Because I hardly doubt there's anything to investigate here.
So we're
Yeah.
in the air upside down, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
So in perspective, basically, you guys would be... Oh, that's right, you can't see my mouse. So,
No, I can see your mouse now for some reason.
okay. So, basically, like, so this is flat ground to where everything would be. You guys would be way up here, looking down.
Ah.
Greg is going to take his 56 feet of rope. And he's going to tie it in a loop, walk to the nearest tree, and try and pull himself back to the ground. Or actually, no, he's going to tie one end to the tree and one end to himself as a just in case, and then try and jump back to the ground.
Okay. Make me a dexterity check.
What's my dex mod? That fucking bitch.
Your dex is a bitch?
Yes. I got a 14.
Okay. So to everyone else,
There we go.
you're getting to get like a fuzzy feeling in your head, like you're starting to pulsate a migraine before it just goes away, and you're back on boots in the ground. Greg, as you loop it on the tree and pull yourself down, you visibly see like some Mario World type thing where the whole world just goes upside down mid-jump, and the gravity literally is keeping you in mid-air before just slamming you down on the ground. But you manage to catch yourself and tuck and tumble.
That's actually exactly what I was expecting.
So we just Mario World shifted this pitch.
Essentially.
I did.
So are
We
the
hit that-
rest of them still in the air?
No, they're boots on the ground, but you visibly watched how they got boots on the ground.
Ah.
Also, Cynthius,
Piss yourself.
in front
Shit
of you,
your pants.
in the very center of the fork, you see a piece of paper.
A knife.
That ain't the.
Yeah,
That wasn't there before. Since he just looks. Well, he doesn't see it. Coco was the one that got that done it first because Cynthia was just looking, and then he hears Coco making a noise, and he just looks down. He's like, "That wasn't there." Picks it up.
Well, you weren't here.
Tries to read it, and he's like, kind of like.
Oh no, my phone is gone.
Kind of like Poe from Kung Fu Panda. No, not Poe. Fuck, what's the name?
Ty Lee?
Yes.
Tai Lung.
Yeah,
Tai
Tai
Lung.
Lung. Just like open, just like looks at it like huh, and just like moves in a different direction, trying to read it, but yet he can't fucking read it.
It's empty.
I mean, that's how you would be with Greg's phone. You wouldn't understand it.
No, it probably has some words on it. It's just something that he can't read because it's in a different language.
No, it's in plain old common.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say it'd be funny if it's in Orcish.
So,
No, it'd be a soul speech like okay, okay, Dagon, what the hell does it say?
no. So, do you wish to pick it up?
Yeah, I just picked it up and looked at it.
So as you pick it up, You watch as from the ground, you hear what sounds like rocks falling and like caving as the stone door just progressively brings itself up. You look at the paper and you see it's got a riddle. At the top of the page, it reads that behind this door is your next room. If you cannot answer the riddle, you cannot move on. The riddle reads, I turn polar bears white, and I will make you cry. I make guys have to pee, and girls comb their hair. I make celebrities look stupid, and normal people look like celebrities. I turn pancakes brown, and make champagne bubble. If you squeeze me, I'll pop. If you look at me, I'll pop. What am I?
Stupid. Okay, well,
Okay. The only thing that could say, if you look at me, I'll pop. If you grab me, I'll pop. It's a bubble, but I know that ain't the answer.
If you squeeze me, I'll pop. If you look at me, you'll pop.
I turn polar bears white.
You want to get the rest of the crew with you?
Oh, wait. Okay.
I mean, it's like it has to be something that easy that I'm trying to figure out. So I'm trying, literally, like me, I try to figure out. I don't think that I try to figure.
Polar bears brown.
No, it turns pancakes brown.
Or turns pancakes brown.
Makes celebrities look whatever, but makes the common people look rich. Turns polar bears white. Makes you cry. What was the riddle again? Please repeat that.
So do you want to get the rest of this so your characters can actually know what you're talking about?
I mean, sure, because I'm probably gonna have a fucking brain fart with this, but I was gonna say, can you repeat the thing?
So you basically just call out to the rest of your party members. What do you guys wish to do?
We should probably so we gotta solve this riddle.
And then as he does that, but literally he doesn't know there's a door. He's just still staring at the paper, and when he says it, he looks up oh, there's a door.
Yeah, you should, because it says at the top of the page here, this door is what makes you. What the hell does it say? Let me look at it.
This door is to your next room. The door is to your next room.
Yeah. This is the door to your next room. If you cannot guess the riddle, you cannot pass.
Is it the door to our doom?
I turn polar bears white, and I will make you cry. I make guys have to pee, and girls comb their hair. I make celebrities look stupid, and normal people look like celebrities. I turn pancakes brown, and make your champagne bubble. If you squeeze me, I'll pop.
I got it. It's time.
Onions.
Final answer is time.
Fine. So, you think you've got the answer and you look up at the door? It just sits there.
Damn it!
But what makes it not that answer, if you squeeze me, I'll pop. If you look at me, you'll pop. How do you squeeze time?
Squeeze a clock.
You just go ahead, you just grip onto that grandfather clock, you start squishing it.
I mean, Greg probably could. He has 17 strength.
The sun. Yeah, just squeeze it at night.
Okay, wait.
The big funk.
Okay, hold on. If I turn polar bears white, make you cry.
Make guys have to pee and girls comb their hair. I make celebrities look. I make celebrities. Go ahead.
Is it pressure?
How do you look at pressure?
You look at a task you don't want to do.
I turn polar bears
Procrastination.
white, and I will make you cry. I make guys have to pee, and girls
Water.
comb their hair.
Water. Is
I
it
make
water?
I make celebrities look stupid, and make normal people look like celebrities. I turn pancakes brown, and make your champagne bubble. If you squeeze me, I'll pop. If you look at me, you will pop. What am I?
No. I mean, water fits
what
some
makes-
of them,
what
but
makes wine like bubble, it would have to be like, I want to say water.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, if you look at water, you don't.
Does water?
Well, wait. Does that mean? I mean, water makes you under extreme water pressure.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I know riddles really well, but I've actually never heard of this one.
I'm just guessing.
I think water is, but yeah, you can't pop water.
No, but it's
Wait, guys! I just realized something. It's nothing.
it's nothing. Nothing? Nothingness. Like the void. Because the void stares
No,
back.
I think it's the riddle.
Well, okay. I'm going to look up at the door and say nothing or no. Because you
say that
can't-
to the door.
I
just
say
sits
no
there
to the
and
door.
Out of context, that sounds funny as shit. I say no to the door. So, as you say no to the door, oh Christ, I can't see the ocean.
Hold me here because I said no.
The door just sits there and does nothing.
Okay, so
Hmm.
I feel like the
Hold
honestly
on,
wish
it's Greg's turn.
I
Real
wish
quick.
this could be like Lords of Magic, where like the two wizards essentially
Wait,
talk
I get it.
to a door.
I look at the
like that-
door. Exposure.
Really smart answer, actually, but unfortunately, the door just sits there and does nothing. But I really like that
It is-
answer.
It is now
It
currently
works.
Greg's turn. Let Greg talk for a second. Greg looks at the door. No, I can't guess this riddle.
Sits there and stares at you and doesn't do anything.
Fucker.
I honestly
Okay,
don't
how
know
about
what the answer is because anything that we say
well-
doesn't add up.
So
Okay, well,
I'm
how about
thinking, I'm
this?
thinking.
can I go over to the door and just try to open it?
So,
I'm thinking
as you
here.
walk up to the door, you turn the knob and you open the door.
Hey!
The riddle was a
Hey.
fluke.
Motherfucker.
Alright, let's
And the reason why you never heard of this one is because I took an actual riddle and reworded it. Because technically, you were right the first time, Sean, with the original riddle. Because I changed from, can you guess the riddle? No, I cannot guess the riddle. And then Greg technically would have gotten it too. But I changed it to, what am I? To fuck with y'all.
Well, I said nothing.
Nothing or no. Which would
I
have
mean,
been
that's
correct,
technically a thing.
technically. But because I changed it from, can you guess the riddle? To, what am I?
Yeah, you're nothing. So nothing is a thing.
But at the same
Technically.
time, this isn't a magical door, and it was never locked in the first place. So you
Fair
literally could have
enough.
picked up the paper, looked at it, and said, "Ha, this is stupid," and just walked in.
That wouldn't have been fun, now wouldn't it?
You forget where
It
you're in.
would've
You are in the place that fucks with your head, and it's successfully doing so.
It
But
would
yet
have
also
been
Cynthia
funny.
is a, but also Cynthia is also a bigger damn puzzle. So if he sees a puzzle, he's gonna try to figure it out one way or another.
I would have also
contemplated-
accepted Twitter.
Even if the fucking answer is like what you did, just open a damn door, he'll sit there for a fucking hour trying to figure out what the actual answer is.
I would have actually accepted Twitter to be the answer.
So,
Ironically enough, you're in the right ballpark. I got this particular thing from Reddit because I put up a thing on Reddit and said, "Give me some wild magic and things," and it is a door that
It's
speaks in
Reddit.
riddles and states that if they cannot guess the riddle, they cannot pass. In reality, the door is unlocked, and the door is just a lonely door trying to keep them there as long as they can.
Oh, well, you
it's
know
a
what?
mimic. It's a mimic that doesn't want to eat people. It just wants friends.
Chester.
Oh, well, you know what? I feel bad for the door. So
Chester.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Chester.
Yes,
was
I know,
gonna
Chet.
say-
My poor
I was
baby
gonna say,
Chester.
can we have mimic door come with us?
I
This
feel bad for
literally
the lonely door. I'm gonna set it on fire.
Yo, wait, guys, I have important news. My battery block is at 69%.
Yeah. So,
Mine's
as
at
you
62%.
That's not
Aw.
important news.
Good.
Oh. As you walk all through the door,
You cry.
Finally, not the same thing over and over again.
Greg's first
No.
reaction, he's
It's just more of
going
the same, that thing.
to toss a rock into the water.
toss a rock into the water. So you pick up a rock, throw it in the water, it makes a splash,
Alright.
and the entire area around it begins to bubble. That is acid.
Do not touch water.
I don't think that's water.
That could be very hot water.
Okay,
touch it.
so
Don't touch liquid. Don't look at liquid. Don't think about liquid. In
You
fact,
might pop.
Greg just picks up the whole pond like and moves it.
So, this being said, you walk through the door, and the entire place drenches of a swamp and acid. You see dead
delicious.
trees that are very much wilted and in the process of decay. And you even see
what
senses
trees are
of
wood.
bushes that kind of have more of a tentacle-like formation to it that are actually moving very slowly, like they're in water itself.
Kinky.
And this would
What
technically
are
make you on the fifth
tentacles
floor.
attached to?
Boss time.
They're drowning their plants.
They have dog using foot as pillow.
Is okay. I know. No one can see this, but this is just out of game. Is that a bird in the pool of acid?
That would technically be like a crow that's flying, yes.
Like that, I was like, oh, there's a dead bird in there, just hasn't been devoured into like
Oh,
skeleton and bones.
okay, so let's get a move on.
Is Greg strong enough to uproot one of these dead trees?
So, as you walk up to one of these dead trees, they're every good bit of maybe like 4 or 5 feet in diameter. So you wouldn't be able to wrap it all around. And these are fairly decently sized trees, like every good bit of maybe.
Motherfucker, Vikings threw bigger trees than that shit, and they were only like 5 feet tall.
And they're about
actually
20,
5
25 feet tall. Just wilted.
No, I'm saying the Vikings were only about like 5'6". In actuality, that was their height. And
Well,
they
good for
threw
them.
bigger.
You want to try to make a strength check?
Sure, why not? I don't know why, I just want to throw a tree. Are you going to get the smallest tree?
That would be the smallest tree.
Alright.
Oh,
Yo, we got a nat 20.
with modifiers?
Oh, then that's a nat 27.
So as you squat down and you try to push up with your legs and just straight try to uproot this thing, you hear it crackling, and you can get it to just snap in half, but you cannot fully uproot it.
That's just lame.
Okay.
Greg, let's go of the tree.
Well, no, it's a tree.
Okay. What else do you guys wish to do from here?
Well, I think we should. I think we should navigate this terrain.
Where are the bushes that are like tentacles or whatever you said?
So that would be these and these back here. The
Okay, well,
turquoise blue looking ones. Anything that's like a
Okay, well,
turquoise blue looking branch would be like an actual tentacle.
Okay, so Santias is just gonna go up to the one that's near the acid and kind of investigates what it is.
Go ahead and make me a nature check.
Because after that, he's just gonna grab that and just slice it off with one of the daggers. That
You're
is
just gonna uproot
that's a 19. A 19. Nature plus 2. That's 20.
Okay. So you definitely have no idea what it is, other than it looks like a very obvious tentacle of some sort of unknown origin, being that these tentacles are straight coming out of the ground as if they were a plant on its own. When you grab a hold of it and cut it, it begins to drip some sort of liquid that when it touches the ground or anything near it, it just straight disintegrates. So whatever this is, it's bleeding acid as well. Very much because the roots of this obscured plant are probably absorbing the actual acid river.
Okay. And Cynthia's just gonna look down and he sees like a cobblestone looking path, like that wasn't here before. Or not that, but it's just like, at least we have a trail.
Make me an intelligence check there, Stetson.
Is that for real life or for in-game?
Well,
Both if you feel lucky.
17 intelligence plus 2, so 19.
Alright. So, you get this throbbing sensation in your head that as you try to look around to see the cause of it, you see dead center of this area where you see the cobblestone forming is very much the aberration you have been seeing this entire time. I'm curious, do I even have a fucking token for that?
And how long is it gonna do? How long is it gonna be there? Because I'm gonna draw my bow.
Wait, what's going on?
This is
Are
the
we-
boss we didn't want to meet.
Are we on top of literally the worst thing?
Probably.
Why isn't everyone going mad from this?
I just came back. That's
Because
why.
it is only affecting Stetson as of right now. He's the only one that can see or hear it.
Anson, I'm
All
trying
right.
to figure out why.
See or
I'm
hear
just
it.
saying-
Because
I'm just a new character that just came onto the thing. Unless it has to do something with his bond with Kana.
DM, I've got a question.
Might have an answer.
Can it say something? Can it say something? Not like a huge paragraph, not even like a sentence.
Ow.
Just something.
One moment. I need to see whether or not. Alright, so this is the closest thing we got. We're gonna rock with this thing. That's the only thing that actually works.
Yo, it looks like a sticky hand. A really funky looking sticky hand.
Yo, is that a wall master?
Okay, there. Just like that.
Oh.
That's what I think it might say. But you tell me, DM.
We're just gonna use that for the time being.
It works.
Yeah. That would be more of a thing. So
Yeah. So
But since you see, so he's like not scared but ready to fight. Draws his bow and has his fingers like into a on the arrow, like ready about to pull and let go of the arrow.
You have been chosen.
What?
Yeah, it says you have been chosen. Okay.
Why have I been chosen? I'm just a new guy here.
New guy, as you put it, you are not. You've been within our realm far too long, toying with our friends, toying with our kind, roaming the underworld as if it is your home. So now you must pay the price if you truly wish to call this your homeland. Die.
So he's an infernal.
no, he is very much an abomination. He is
No,
an
he's just
eldritch
cringe.
abomination.
But him saying that I toy with his kind and all that, that's basically me basically having an infernal have some type of rule over the infernal and all that stuff. But okay.
I'm pretty sure all things that rule over the infernals are infernals.
So if I'm the chosen one, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, for a record, I'm not dying.
Well, roll initiative, my friend.
I am choosing not to die. Thank you very much. Oh, well then die.
20 with strength being 23. Everyone's just gonna look at him like, why is he facing air?
So yes, you all see Cynthius draw his bow And you watch as he is talking to nothing.
Even Coco is just like, okay, so so I'm literally gonna fight this thing.
What does the other party members wish? How do the other wish to respond to this situation?
Greg is going to grab his new sword in case he needs to fight something. And he also wants to play with his new toy.
Okay.
But also, is this the thing we really didn't want to run into because it will one-shot us?
No, I don't think. Because if this is the case, then fuck me, I'm already gonna kill Cynthia's already.
Manea, how do you wish to respond to watching him do all this?
Okay, so do I see the thing?
Absolutely not.
It's only me.
Absolutely. It's only you. Okay, well then she's just going to continue what she has always been doing and pretty much follow Greg.
Okay.
Before I do anything, I'm just gonna yell, Dagon, quick second, use detect magic near me. Let's see who we're really up against.
Bitch.
Yeah, I can do that. It's just it's just that does Dagon know what this is, or he can sense it or anything? Because it's right there.
Greg could sense what species it is if he chooses to use danger, whatever the fuck it is.
So, Dagon, go ahead and make me an intelligence check with advantage.
All right. Though, if he does actually figure out what this is,
God damn, sorry.
okay, so 12 and 12. So that would probably be 14.
Okay. He can definitely sense something toying with Cynthius and Cynthius alone. And if it was what you as the player would think it is, he would definitely sense it. And this whole time, he has not. Red flag number 1.
So he knew that was there, but didn't want to say nothing.
If it was what he thinks it is, he would be able to see it and detect it because he is one of them. But he doesn't.
Oh no.
I'm literally gonna kill all Cynthius.
So, let me put it to you this way. The thing that you were seeing, Dagon is one of, so he would be able to see, smell, do everything with one of his own kind. What's a red flag is he cannot. Meaning whatever this is toying with you is not what you think it is.
Okay.
Why did you turn off? Who said you could do that?
But use detect magic. Let's everyone see who the fuck I'm talking to.
Mom! No.
Ooh.
So, DM, thumbs up, thumbs down if this is who I think it is.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what you're trying to imply.
That's all I need. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yes or no. Is this who I think it is?
the name that you have sent earlier?
Yeah.
If that was that, you would be able to sense it. Because that was what he was seeing and what he is currently seeing. Because he is one of them, he would be able to sense it. He cannot. Therefore, it is not that.
I'd like to use Divine Sense.
Well, if it's not him,
So,
I don't know who it is.
when you use your Divine Sense, you get a heat-seeking missile to where Cynthius is talking and face-to-face with, and it is indeed coming up as fiendish.
It's a fiend. Alright, I was guessing it was going to be a celestial.
It's the Beholder.
No.
No, that's just the model that he used.
Because that's
No,
the
just
closest
saying.
thing
Beholders are a fiend?
No.
Beholders are aberrations.
Yes.
Alright.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I've used that as a puzzle before.
Well,
I mean, it's a person holding a bee, so.
But let's just someone use something so everyone can see what I'm talking. Because I'm
Greg
not
used
going
Divine Sense. There's fiend in... Hold on. In character. There's fiend in front of Cynthius.
But yeah, that's just showing you where it is. I'm talking about having magic so everyone can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but Greg just said there's fiend in front of Cynthius, so now everyone knows it's there. So someone can do something. Probably one of the actually magic people.
Not like I said before, use that magic thing that I right now just blocked right out of my head because I was detect magic. That's what I'm trying to do. Use detect magic.
They did that.
Okay. So you cast it, and this thing is screaming with magic being active.
Okay, so I still don't know what we're facing. Or I'm facing.
Well, whatever you see in front of
Johnny
me,
Big
what
Dick.
if in front of you is whatever you're facing?
Well, no shit, Sherlock. I'm talking about what we're facing. Like, what is it? The name? What is it?
Well, if somebody can make it visible, I can cast Identify on it.
My name's not Sherlock, it's Cranberry.
How far away is Greg from it?
From what is registering as what you think it is, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. About 60 feet.
Okay, so I cannot do what I want to do. Greg will get close. Will get 30 feet closer because that's his maximum movement, and hold a reaction.
5, 10,
And
15, 20, 25,
it would
30.
It would be such a shame if this was a Nelfish Nay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was gonna be.
A what?
A Nelfish Nay.
Melee damage immunity, I believe. Magic resistance.
Now you're just making
can
things up.
only be... No, we're
No.
How
not.
do you spell that?
I'll give it to you. Like,
Stop giving the DM ideas. That's only a bad idea.
yeah, ain't I a stinker?
And to
There we go. I got it.
us and yourself.
Oh, one of these things. I've always thought they were called something else.
No, Nelfish Nay.
Wish there was
Nelfish.
wish there was something that I can use to light up to see if we can get this thing into view for everyone. Because if this is the fucking supposedly boss that's a one shot, I'm not attacking this bitch.
No,
No,
It's
that's
not-
the
yeah,
Easter egg
if only
boss.
there was something.
that's the Easter egg.
If only there was something that, because I can't.
Now, if that was Azathoth, you'd be dead, or in a cell forever from going mad.
Keen's sight can't do anything.
Manea, do you have holy spells?
Of course,
Oh yeah, she's
but
there.
most of them are like for undead or touch spells that can buff people.
Okay.
In fact, the only thing I have to reveal something is detect good and evil or detect magic, which is only for me for a limited amount of time.
Can ensnaring, because I know I can hold the enemy in place, but can ensnaring strike kind of like make like an outline of what it is?
Brandishing smite can, and we have a paladin.
Paladin does not have that.
Brandishing smite, branding smite. One of those two. There's, paladins do have it.
Is that a default that all paladins have?
Yes, it's a
Can they cast it? Can they use it below level 3? Also, I did not know I had that. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Hold on. I'm doing something. Roo.
Okay.
I just need to.
Because honestly, I'm at a loss. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
branding smite. Paladins. All paladins have every smite. Sorry, my phone keeps on disconnecting me.
Alright.
I wouldn't recommend using it though, because we don't know if it'll be neutral towards us.
Well, because I rolled an initiative, so I'm supposed to be fighting this thing, yet I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I have a rough idea of what fiends are now.
All I know is I gotta get to bed in about half an hour.
This is like, if we could identify what this is, I mean, if somebody can make it not invisible, I can cast Identify on it.
I'm within 30 feet of it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might have an idea.
Throw me.
Boomerang.
No.
Hey, actually, hold on. What's Greg's strength score?
17 plus 7.
Oh yeah, he can totally boomerang mania.
Hold on.
Okay, that probably sounds very wrong out of context. Don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Let me see if Healing Spirit can do something with it. Yeah, because I know it can.
Checking. Fiends are technically unholy, correct?
Yeah, so nothing
Yes.
for Healing Spirit.
Alright, where the fuck is that folder? There's that folder. It's not specifically holy fire, but it is indeed fire. Wrath Embrace is a bonus action. Could I use Wrath Embrace on?
You may certainly try.
Alright. It needs to make a save DC against my charisma.
Charisma.
And I have a charisma of 12.
Okay.
Or
It's a 9.
do I attack? Oh, nice. So it fails. So yeah, I get to hit it for an instant 11 damage, I believe.
Alright.
Yep.
So as
And
you
plus
call
my
upon
paladin
your
roll.
wrath, a massive beam of fire just slams down to what you see as a giant ball of red, to label it as a fiend. Cynthius, you watch as this floating thing, gets slammed with fire, and it kind of like flinches, like it takes a hit, and then just goes back to normal.
There's one more thing. It's no longer invisible, and it cannot hide for 1 minute. That's
Alright.
part of Wrath Embrace. That's why we used it on the other boss.
Alright, I am going to cast Identify on it.
I still
There
hold my
you are.
reaction.
And since he just looks up, there you are, you cheeky bastard.
Alrighty.
Casting
I definitely
Identify.
do not have a token for this because this came in my homebrew box. But this is what is known as a Zarok Stalker. Before you holds what looks to be the body of a massive, like, centipede almost, as it's got the legs of a grasshopper and the tail of an actual centipede that lakes out to be like almost like Dr. Octopus's like 4 things that curve out, but they're flesh and bone, and it's got the head of what looks to be some sort of aberration creature. It's very unhumanoid.
But still, why is it attacking, or why is it saying I'm the chosen one and I should die? I don't know. I haven't done anything to insects or anything that at all.
You have wandered the abyss of the underworld so long, even before the underworld war, that you technically could call it your home, and have been manipulating all of the to your benefit.
To what to my benefit? You cut out.
The infernals
You've been
and fiends.
manipulating.
So that's the reason why, because
It wants you dead because you are the cause of many of its kind to be also dead. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may direct your attention to the maps and handouts. This,
All
my
right.
friends, are what you are all facing.
I'm actually getting ready to Google it to find an image.
all I fucking see is that fucking skeleton centipede thing from SAO.
The hell is
That-
SAO?
Sword Art Online.
Awesome. That looks like
Oh, you mean the show that... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to say any further.
that is awesome.
If you're gonna,
I know what
if you're
you're
gonna say
getting
that
at.
sucks ass, it's debatable.
Well, I mean, it's sort of like the Drow... Like the Drow backstory and their biology and, like, the... Just in general, the Drow.
So I know
What's wrong with the drow? I know nothing about them.
I killed this in Dead Space 2.
Oh yeah, it's a necrophile. Oh wait, necromorph. I almost said necrophile. I'm two completely different things.
Well, since everyone knows what it is and see what it is, it only cares about me. So if you guys want to join, that's fine. If not, I'll take this on myself with Coco.
Yeah,
No,
you got this.
It's not exactly a necromorph, but you've got a basic idea of how this thing kind of looks.
Xenomorph, but yeah, no.
Xenomorph is the alien.
Yeah, this looks like what I killed in Dead Space 2.
Okay, so since it's only for me, or NC's only cares about
targeting
me.
you. It is after your swiggity swooty ass.
Oh,
it looks like a creature from.
He is not gonna have my swiggy ass because I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Now, DM, is this thing has no loyalty to the one running the entire dungeon? Does it?
Nope.
All right, sure.
He's just after my ass because of me controlling all of his friends.
Also, something I should note. The whole time in that little single room dungeon, you were in a parallel dimension controlled by her. You are no longer in there.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're no longer in the town, are we?
You were never in the town to begin with. When you triggered that mechanism to send your soul to the parallel dimension to which gave you the single room dungeon room that you guys kept running and running, the door is something that this creature that Stetson has been seeing constantly breaking the barriers of portals and dimensions to get a hold of him. And once he got far enough into the dungeon to where his sense could be stronger, he found an opportunity to make a literal bridge between dimensions from the one being controlled by the one you guys are after that's controlling Eustace to his own dimension.
Yo, sweet. Okay, so we can just turn back around and go out the other way.
That's the funny part.
You can't.
You can't.
We're not in hell, and we're not.
And I dragged everyone into a trap.
So we're not in Kansas anymore.
That is exactly what you did, Stetson. You led them into a trap, because if you didn't go through the door and simply went down one of the paths, you would be fighting the second boss instead of this boss.
Well, technically, we did not actually have a choice because once we got into the sewers, we were just moved magically into a room. We didn't go to down one path.
No. That part was scripted due to this little arc we're going through and trying to save Eustace. This particular dungeon room that you're in right now with the Stalker is purely a fork in the road that could have been either you ignoring the door and going down a path you already know and expect what's to come, or go into the unknown out of curiosity. You took the bait.
Oh, it's a stalker. It's Russian.
So that magical door with the fucking pissed off looking, fucking riddle is the door to the trapway. Okay, I did not.
You could have completely ignored the door and went down a fork.
All of a sudden,
granted, I would say yes, that is my fault because I would have, but I was automatically gonna say, you know, fuck this, it's gonna go the other way, but I did not. I was tired of being in the same fucking area.
So now the whole group's kind of just fucked and we'll never see Eustace again.
You don't know that.
No.
Because you don't know what happens if you were to kill this thing.
Which like I said, he's gonna do, and I'm gonna do. And like you said before, he wants my swiggity ass, but he's not gonna have it because I'm gonna pass without trace.
So shall we all react? Shall the rest of us initiative now that we can see it?
I would say let's call it here, and let this boss fight be its own.
I was saying, should we initiative and get that started?
I would say let's at least get initiative so that we're prepared for next session.
Let's start punching bitches.
I have
I
no
already did- I
fucking
already-
clue
I
if
already
I will
did
be
mine,
here
did-
for next time.
I already did my initiation because that was the first one that that.
And what is it?
18.
I was saying I already done my initiation because that was the first one to interact with it.
And what is it?
I said it was a 17
Nat 20.
or it was a not 17, it was 16 because I know I did 19.
Just re-roll. So Greg, you got an 18?
Yes, I got an 18. I thought he got a nat 20.
I don't remember.
Me neither.
But
I
yeah,
just roll. Ironically, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh. Well, sweet. There we go.
17.
Oh yeah. Greg and Manea on 18.
who's got the higher dexterity?
I have a +1 to my dex.
+2.
Oh, then it's me. Then it's me.
Okay. And this thing is going to roll.
And get a fat. What?
Bruh.
Get a 1, get a 1, get a 1, get a 1. Come on.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, you know what? Fair enough.
Well, it's gonna be me versus this bitch at first round, so...
Depends
So
whose
Stetson,
dex stat is higher.
What's your highest dex? What's your highest dex? You only got one of them. What is your dex?
Mod is +2.
+3.
Well, I mean, what's the... Oh, okay, well...
I'd like to point out that Greg is still holding a reaction from before we knew what we were fighting.
Oh, and another note. Since you're no longer in that dimension, any and all damage you take will be permanent.
Fun.
I mean, until we heal.
I mean, like, instead of at the end of combat, oh, look, you heal. No, it sticks.
Until you heal properly.
Hey DM, I got a question.
I've got an answer.
Now the person controlling the dungeon before, that like
No, bitch.
just because they went to a parallel universe doesn't mean that like she didn't see it happen.
She felt that there was a disturbance, but she
In
didn't
the
think
force.
anything of this until now. She feels that they are no longer in her control.
Well, I still feel like she should deliver like a telepathic message that's kind of like grainy, kind of like there's a transmission error, like a signal interference.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a boss fight on the back of a boss fight, and then we're gonna have the secret boss.
I was the person that got us in this trap, and I'll be the fucking person to get us out of this damn thing.
Alright, I'm just gonna test my new sword.
Because as of right now, Cynthia is beyond pissed.
Yeesh.
I wouldn't want.
Hefty.
I wouldn't want to fight me. Yeah, I don't want to fight me.
Okay, Mr. Robot.
Yeah, this is all that she can. This is all that the person running the dungeon who ran that past dungeon can say before the transmission is interrupted. I sent the DM.
Robot. Beep bop boop.
A combat by a skilled opponent. Interesting.
So yeah.
I heard skilled opponent.
A gambit by a
heard
skilled
skilled
opponent.
opponent.
Interesting.
I
Yes.
suspected don't.
A gambit by a skilled opponent. Interesting.
Mm.
It's gambit time. Get in there.
Do 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 do.
The destinators.
So yeah, the person running the dungeon was not expecting this, but they're interested to see where it goes, so they'll just be waiting when you get back.
Wow, how
Assuming you
nice.
get-
I'm so glad they're waiting. I'm so glad they're waiting for us.
Don't eat all the cookies.
So nice.
With that being said,
How nice.
wild magic occurs. Okay. I'll make a note of that for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week.
By the way, my schedule currently has me moved into another department. I might not be here because I'm scheduled till 9:30 and I live 30 minutes away from my work. So unless my current department or my current supervisor can actually get me back into my department, I may not be in session.
Next
And
time
even
or at
then,
all?
if I next time, and even then, if I do get back, I don't know if I'll be here because he might have me there till 10 on that Sunday.
I'll be free.
We'll see what happens.
Yep.
All I know is this is going to be one hell of a boss fight.
Yeah.
You
I get
think
it.
the Nightwalker was hard? Oh,
Like I
boy.
said,
Well, I think
I was the one that got us into this trap, and I'll be the one to get us out of this trap. Even if it's on Cynthia's dying breath, he'll get everyone out of this damn trap.
Dagon, by the way, Dagon realizing that this is a trap and that he has no idea where he is, he's probably going to be a little peeved too.
This motherfucker!
Rick Donovan,
where did you lead us this time?
Yeah, he's not gonna be pissed at everyone. He's just gonna be pissed at Cynthia because, Cynthia knows the way. Nope, he just got us into a trap.
This was your plan all along, Rick Donovan? Not exactly.
This was beyond my plan.
I was actually quoting the opening to Gorod Grovey.
Simply, it is just time.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Anything you guys like to discuss or do real quick?
All I'll say is I felt like I lost some brain cells from that damn fucking fight.
Well,
Yo, check your DM.
now,
Now, back up in case Greg dies.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just glad that Greg now knows that Maniac can't really spell that well.
well, I mean, now nobody can. Now nobody can freaking bring up my lack of eloquence with that freaking incubus.
Oh no, we
Who
still
taught-
can. Because
who
this is
taught
a
you how to-
completely different scenario.
Who taught you how to spell? Well, I mean, her master didn't exactly teach her much.
Because I mean, now we're in a similar situation, but yeah. Now
But the thing is Cynthia didn't divulge information that shouldn't have been divulged.
he was gonna attack us anyway. I can't believe I have to repeat
Cynthia
myself.
just let Cynthius led his friends and Greg through a door, trying to get them out. Also, is Greg now the only one in the party with a formal education?
I mean, what do you mean by
Cynthius have
formal education?
like actually going to a school. That's what formal education means.
I mean, does homeschooling technically count?